setting up.
Fuckers. You got a nosebleed or some shit?
No, I'm halfway between blowing my nose, but I can't do it while I'm next to the mic.
Rend, slaughter, devour your enemies. There is no other way to survive. You cannot escape your hunger, warriors of purgatory.
Try to fight this love. How dangerous can it be?
There you go. Press there. Okay.
No, the odds are so unfavorable. And all the things
I'll play mine at some point today.
so many room for safety. From the danger of falling in love like this, danger of falling apart in the hands
What?
of another.
That's an amazing idea.
Okay. Here we are again. The intro's done. I gotta open my notes. Do that. There we go. And now that I've been away from the mic for the first solid minute because I was doing other stuff, I think we'll get started in like a minute and a half. And we'll start from this file, because if I start from the other file, we won't really have a very good time, I don't think. Okay, 4:32. Let's do this. So I get the distinct feeling that I know exactly what Lupa is doing in this game at this point. I almost don't want to say it, but at this point in time, during the war, he would probably know that if you continue to kill things but don't eat them, that eventually you would go absolutely batshit bonkers from hunger and just kill and maim everything around you until, you know, you die or you kill everything and then you keep going. Would save him the trouble of having to decapitate himself, I suppose, but couldn't you find an easier way to do that? Like, I don't know, maybe don't decapitate yourself? That seems a little smarter. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Digital Devil Saga, Stream Edition. Last time, we took care of a flying rat on my back by blowing him up with the deserted ship. And we headed into the Samsara tunnels, the aqueducts beneath all of the bases. This one is beneath the Vanguard's base. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's like Svadhisthana, I think, is the name of it. And we're gonna hopefully finish navigating this place today. I don't know how much farther along we gotta go, but we'll get there, I'm sure. But we stopped last time just short of our first water puzzle. We got an oxygen tank from this gentleman, and can you explain how this works again? Yes, please, because it's been a couple of days. Okay, so we have to keep the solar noise in mind. If solar noise hits max, we get swept back to the beginning of the puzzle. So there's a puzzle in the Obelisk in Nocturne that's similar to this, where you have to hit a certain number of blocks. Like, you have to hit every block once, but they change the lunar phase every time you hit the blocks by a certain number of points. And if you hit a certain point, it'll kick you right off the blocks, and you have to start over, or else you can't finish the puzzle. So, okay, got it. Let's give this a shot, shall we? Yeah, let's equip the oxygen tank and see what we can do. Rebreather! I'm in. Alright, now. Where is the oxygen tank anyway? Again, is it just like a rebreather, or do I... Is it like an EPU chip that I just equip? Okay, that looks like it's pushing out. Yeah, because see, I can't go in at all. That's pulling in. There's encounters down here while I'm trying to do a water puzzle. That's fun. I shouldn't have skipped my turn either. Oh well. Oh, I forgot that's also your weakness. Alright, well then I guess we'll just, keep going. Who's got what in terms of... I should have looked at what everybody has in terms of mantras here, but it's probably fine. We'll probably just have Surf and Argela do it, because they, Surf is more behind than Gale is, and Argela is the most behind of anybody, so she's the one that's going to need it the most. So, okay. And Silo and Heat are almost done with their respectives, so... Alright, I gotta pick which direction to go here. If I go into one, it'll just sweep me away. I'm gonna go this way first. Whee! Okay, so that'll switch us up to the 1 there. Probably what would have happened is if I would have gone the other ways, it would have swept me up and around and down. Probably. If I had to guess. Because that looks like it's a little bit of a ways from where we could have gone. Now I'm going to go this way anyway. Okay. Got it. 2. The current seems to have increased in speed. Oh, good. That's just what I want to hear. This goes out, right? Yeah, okay. So that's not the right way. Well, let's reset the puzzle, shall we? Since I know for a fact that that's not going to be correct. There. Oh! I've been bamboozled by Mothmen. You'd think I was in the mountains in West Virginia. What were you guys weak to again? Earth? I should have Matarazi. Oh well. And now I can Matarazi. And pick one. Guess I'm picking you. Stomachache. Yep. You're the only one, Argela. It's got to worry about that at the moment, but we'll fix that. Where are my disaches? There they are. Okay, so you don't care about Earth anymore, so let's just get rid of it. There you go. Oh, good. Actually, that battle worked out because she ate and she mastered Evil Spirit. Perfect. So now I can actually give her something other than that while we go into the water puzzle, because there's a save point right here. And Silo and Heat are almost done with theirs, but we'll get them in a little while. For now, let's get a mantra for Argela since I'm right here. Now, she's done with Evil Spirit. Was that her last level 3? That was her last level 3. Okay, so now she's got to work on Holy Beast and then Outer God, and then she'll be basically up where everybody else is. So that's good. Get that AP divide, get that Iron Stomach, and we'll be in good shape. Okay, that's that now. Yeah, I'll save. Why the heck not? Okay, let's try this puzzle again, shall we? What, do I unequip it and re-equip it every time? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so we've established that the way that I went last time is not the way to go because it'll sweep me back. So, oh no, wait, those both led away, I think. Let's go this way first and see where we go here. Whee! Okay. So those both go that way. And this goes this way. I'm going to see what's over here first. Current is increasing in speed. We know where that goes now. Let's see where this goes. Water pump A, though, so how many of them are there? I'm going to go this way. After I fight Morisaurus. I mean, if these are the only battles that we're going to be fighting in here, then I'm okay with it. Like, these guys are nothing. They got nothing on us, so... Probably heal Argila. I'll do that after. I don't have it Dia set on you, so I guess I'll heal after the battle's over. Yeah, see, CeeLo and Heat are going to struggle to finish those off anyway for a little bit because just because it looks like it's about there doesn't mean it's actually where it, like, it's not actually, like, right at the end. It's potentially not that far. It's potentially further, so further from the end. Current is gradually picking up speed. More. It's just what I need. I'm going to keep going up. Well, okay, this is a long one. Whee! I think I found the exit. Okay, cool. I don't know what's in the other directions, but I'm going to assume that there may or may not be treasure. The howl of a beast can be heard. Well, that we know who that is. It's probably Lupa. He's probably going crazy. It became quiet. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. If Lupa's killing things, then yeah, of course it would become quiet. So where are we in relation to the other tunnels? Oh wait, we're on a different map, aren't we? This is a long map. Okay, yeah, we're on a different map, it looks like, so. Alright, that's fine. We'll just, you know, find our way from here. Save terminal. Dead brute. A2 brute. Before I go to the save terminal, let's go over here. Real quick. And then we'll have Surf and Argila eat again. Because Surf needs VMP and well, Argila's behind me, so. There you go. Perfect. Do I still have Surf equipped with Ingest Mana? I probably don't, right? Because I have Chakra Walk, so I don't need to bother with that anymore. I forgot about that. So it just hasn't been enough steps, that's all, for him to replenish. Probably because we haven't been stepping at all. We've just been, you know, walking our way through. This battle looks like one I don't want to fight. Revert. Because I don't think these guys are particularly weak to anything that I care about. Argila, I think, is the one that has quick escape, so... Yep. Goodbye. I feel like they're going to be like weak to status ailments or something, and that's going to be just particularly difficult because I don't have too many statuses at the moment. I guess I have like Makajam and Pulinpa. I'm going to look. I think there's a website that I can find their weaknesses on if I go over here. So Digital Devil Saga. Enemies, I guess? I feel like there was a GitHub or something that had this on it. Bestiary, that'll work. We are looking for the Svadhisthana waterways. Yes, thank you for telling me all the abilities in your bestiary. I don't need that. Svadhisthana waterways. Dekarabia weak against Expel. And Karasu Tengu weak against ailments. Should have figured that one. Okay. So Hama, we should probably set somewhere. And we should probably also set an ailment of some kind, but where would we set it? That's the question. Probably have to get rid of my repels, basically. See, I don't have Hamayan on anybody at the moment, but I think... Am I working on that with Surf? No, I'm working on Marin Karen. Okay. Thought I was on Hamayan, but that's on a different part of the grid, I think. So that's fine. I can do Mahama if I set Hama and then I set Medea instead of Diorama. Or maybe I'll set Medea instead of whatever Arjula's repel is. Yeah, she has Force Repel. We don't want... I mean, we still want Void Death because Void Death is good, but we don't want, you know, to get rid of that. Although I could just set Mahama for Surf, so that way I don't use 2 of my turns to do it. I'll just do that. And then for... Arjula ailments is what we were looking for. So something like Maka Jam or maybe Stun Sphere. Stun Sphere is pretty good if you are fighting an enemy that's mainly physical, because they have a tendency to miss when they do that. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it works. We get Sleep. So Death type, by the way, is not considered an ailment, as in like Curse type or Nerve or Panic. They're their own ailments, basically. So, yeah, that's how that works. Just in case anyone was wondering, I'll leave that there, actually. So you can have Pulinpa, and then you can have Maka Jam. And that should work okay for us, at least for now. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see how that works, and we'll go from there. Alright. So let's keep going. Ooh. I like whatever this is. Theory Cell. Okay, that's good. Sell for a pretty penny. Watch this one be a trap or something. Yep. What in the holy hell is that? Stone Gaze. So these are Medusas, or Lamias, or something to that effect. What do we got? Gorgons. Same thing, basically. If I were a Gorgon, what would I be weak to? Well, time to test, I guess. Not that. That looks like a resistance. Wind? Not wind. You resist that too. Maka Jam. That didn't work either. Power Wave. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ow. And Blood Curse. Okay, so I need Void Death. It's probably you're weak to Expel, then, if I had to guess. Stop it. So let's try Mahama. It's like shield. Well, they're not weak to it, otherwise they would have taken damage from it like that. So, I'm going to try Fire next turn. Stone Gaze. So Stone Gaze is really bad. Petrify as a status in this game is really, really awful to have to deal with, because if you get petrified and then they hit you with a physical attack, you shatter and you die in one hit. So don't do that. Oh, good, a weakness. I found it. Perfect. Now I know what I'm doing. Goodbye, ladies. One of you is frightened, which is actually good for me. Why don't you finish that one off, Gale? There we go. And then we'll have... Surf eat it? Actually, I'm going to have Arjula eat it. Hopefully I don't get a stomach ache. Let's let her finish Holy Beast faster. Stomach ache. Yep. Son of a pup! Shouldn't even have said it. Oh, well. That's only going to be a problem for a little longer anyway, so. Alright, Surf leveled up. Nice. I'm trying to think how I want to do this with him. I might stop his strength growth at 40 and just leave those points for vitality and magic instead. Because, I mean, his strength is good, But I'm really only using it in boss fights, and I'll have power charge soon, so then I'll be able to use it in boss fights. But then beyond that, once we get to a certain point, I'll be getting access to mind charge with Surf as well. And then I won't really need power charge, because then I can just mind charge and blast things with my higher stat, you know? But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have a bad status. Stomachache. That's what. Well, let's fix that then. Use a couple of these rations that I've just got laying around. There we go. Disache for you. And then do that. There we go. That'll work. I didn't even look at what I got from that battle, but I'm sure it was something good. Alright, now we can go to the save point. After we check out this brute. Alright, use up some Mahama. Now that I know your weakness. And then I can't do that anymore because of that. Let's see. So you guys have got like 260-ish HP. So let's do this and do that. Should probably set Mahama on someone else as well, but that's okay. I should void death. Hi, Cole.
So, computer fun fact.
Hmm.
So so Chrome was being a bitch.
Of course.
It gave me some error. It was like the configuration side by side, or the side by side configuration was not kosher.
Working.
Okay. Computer fun fact. Did you know it's literally impossible to uninstall Internet Explorer on those computers?
Yeah, actually,
It's
that
hidden.
makes sense, yeah.
So there I am thinking, okay, Chrome's my only browser, and the only way to fix it is to uninstall it and reinstall it. How the fuck do you fix your browser when that's the only browser on your computer? See, as it turns out, Microsoft idiot-proofs their computers.
In what way?
So if you're like me and you completely uninstall Microsoft Edge on boot up or every single computer you've ever had, Internet Explorer stays on your computer.
Oh, okay.
You have to hack the main system in order to get rid of it.
So you have it forever. So that way, if you mess up and you don't have it, then you can, reinstall it properly. Okay.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking switch over to Firefox as soon as you're done with this stream.
I mean, I've been using Firefox for a while. It usually works pretty good for me. The body was mercilessly torn to pieces and left for dead. I think he's getting more violent. Oh boy. I'm gonna check this one too before we go in
The
there.
only thing stopping me from going over to Firefox is that all of my passwords are saved in my Google account. And I don't want to lose that, and I also don't want to lose my bookmarks.
Well, you can import those.
I can?
Yeah.
Fuck, guess you have some stuff to teach me after you're done streaming. We're gonna have to clean out your fan, I think.
Well, we can Quake Shot. Hold on. Hold a moment.
We'll clean out your fan once you're done with the stream. I ordered a cans of compressed air for everyone's reference because I got sick
because
of people's shit being dusty in this house.
Okay. I know why I couldn't Quake Shot. I was like, wait a minute, why can't I Quake Shot? It's because I unequipped all my repels. Well, we found another large karma terminal.
I'll be back post haste.
Okay.
Get some
Okay.
from upstairs.
And Heat and CeeLo are done with their mantras. I think we should bring them into the team now that they're done, honestly, because they're getting a little bit behind on the levels. We've got Argela and Gale to 41, so now let's get them to 42 and then keep going from there. Heat unlocked Soul, so that's good. What else do I want for him? Outer God would be the next one for him. Again, not as necessary for Heat specifically, but it's good for him because that way he can kind of keep his heals up, you know what I mean? So that he can keep us all... His MP will just regenerate naturally just like everybody else's, and then he can heal everybody when they need it. Alright, now for CeeLo. CeeLo is actually, I think, the farthest ahead of anybody right now because he not only does he have Holy Beast and Outer God done now, but he also has both Emperor and Hades done as well. So that's both good for him. What else have we got? So Karma would be nice because that'll get him buffs. This might be nicer because then I have access to both Hamayan and Rakunda, which I don't have access to in anybody else. So I think I'll start him with this. Okay, and let's bring CeeLo and Heat into the team and see how we do from there. I'm actually going to do that before I save, I think, just so it's done. So I can get out of the save room.
That's happened to me before.
get into a fight immediately.
This game's encounter rate makes me want to scream sometimes.
Alright, there we go. Now, save here. And then it will save right there. Switching our team around a little bit. See how it works with without access to Zan, which I have access to plenty of on the other team, but on this team, not so much. Again, I should probably have somebody learn Zan, so that way I have them. Actually, I need to set some skills, too, because I set a few new skills for Argela and Gale that would help us out. I fixed their repels, so Surf still has Mahama. You, I want... probably... Actually, I think I'm going to have you do Maka Jam, because Maka Jam will help with casters, right? And then Stun Sphere will help with physical attackers, though I don't think we're encountering too many of those at the moment. So... and yeah, that should be good for your moveset for now. For Heat, once he's done with Outer God, I'm probably going to see if I can get him access to me diorama, like, as soon as that happens, because Heat with Mediorama will be very good for us. So, I can move some things around as well with this, because Heat doesn't have... okay, so we want Iron Stomachs. Let's stick that there for now, and let's stick AP Divide instead of First Strike, because I have that on Surf already, so stick that up there. And then you've got Mute Blow and Power Wave.
Power Wave?
Yeah, that. Every time I see something use it, I think of that.
Terry is just ingrained in my brain because of Smash now.
Well, now we can mute, we can stun, and I'm actually going to equip Panic on CeeLo because we can mute with Mute Blow, so... yeah, we'll do that. We'll stick Pulin Pow right there.
Bulimba.
I think I'm going to move these a little bit. Is that how I have it on everybody else? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. Good, good. Let's, just to make it so that that's set up for me when I need it. Let's just save right here. And then we'll continue, and we'll see if we can find our good friend Lupa, who is getting worse by the minute.
What's going on with Lupa?
Well, remember last time where I told you that the wolves came to us and said, well, if you help us kill the brutes, the leader of the wolves said he'd give us his head. Yeah, that Mazionga ain't gonna help you with this team, sir. That might help you a little bit, though. So I think he has a foolproof plan to try to get himself so that we have to kill him and, you know, eat him. And his foolproof plan is to walk through this entire dungeon murdering any brutes in his way without eating any of them. A la Janana.
So he's trying to grab it.
I think so. Judging by... oh, actually, that Mahama actually worked. Wow, that's incredible. Alright, CeeLo, snap your fingers, summon your G Gundam. Let's continue. We have a couple of frightened enemies, so...
I can't believe he just has the best demon design in the game.
And, yeah, sure, why not? I'll take it. I can't get a stomachache anymore with this team, so that's good.
So you finally have the legendary ability?
Yes, I finally have Iron Stomach, so... I was going to say, I think I should set Diorama on somebody other than just... and then I was like, wait a minute. Only Heat has any healing on this team. So I should probably set Medea for him, because he's going to be using it. So... well, Surf's getting closer to being done with Karma, so that's pretty good. Before I set it, though, I'm going to do this and that, and I guess that. And then let's set Medea so I can heal in a battle if I need to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to work on Diorama, because with the other team, it's fine. I can just set Diorama and combo it, but with this team, I can't do that. So as soon as Heat's done eating and getting Outer God, we need Diorama stat.
We need Diorama like yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, well, I know what to do with this team. There we go. CeeLo, you don't have Devil Feast equipped. I'm gonna have to fix that. Now we can do that while we're waiting.
I love the guards.
He just puts his Arms up and arms down, yeah. I might be able to KO this guy with just CeeLo. I mean, he's not exactly strong, but yeah, there we go. Conker's Twin, hello. I have 3 days left to prepare. I will keep that in mind. How you doing? Welcome. We're still in this, well, I've been calling them aqueducts, but judging by the foul haze around all of the battles we're in, this is a sewer level. So, I feel like that's probably worth noting.
The sewer level's the longest dungeon in the game. Pain.
Apparently. Nice crit, CeeLo.
I love how CeeLo power slides when he physical attacks. He just like...
Slide inside.
Every single, like, demon in this game has just been, like, top tier. And CeeLo's just S tier.
Yeah, I think I like CeeLo's demon design the best out of all of them, personally.
It's just got the most personality. It's such a simple design, but its movements is what does it.
Mm-hmm. What do I want to take off for you? Do you have Chakra Walk now? You do have Chakra Walk now, so I can take that off. But that doesn't help me. Quick Escape can stay down there. I guess I could take Huelin Paw off. I don't need it that badly. I have Mute Blow, and if I need it for the damn Karasu Tengus. So, oh yeah, I need Devil Feast. Not Devil Feast on you. I need, oh no, wait, yeah, you don't have Ingest. I forgot. So you need Devil Feast. So we will do that. You put some lizard meth in Cole's room. Hope he has a good time with that. Oh, that'll be a whole lot of fun.
Better have kept that away from my gecko.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good.
I'll Thanos snap you if any of that gets in his cage.
Hey, it's one of the wolves. Oh, did he? No, you're standing right next to a light. He growled at you because he's getting more violent. You're probably one of the lucky ones, man. Oh, look, another Race Felgear. What were they weak to again?
It's a big fucking bird, damn.
Yeah. Secunda, Power Charge. He was weak to Zeo, if I remember correctly. Like in Mazionga, but it's not worth wasting 2 turns to do that. Attack failed. Oh, good, Secunda, you failed me. Run? Failed to run.
CeeLo's like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Well, now we're definitely leaving. CeeLo's still got Quick Escape, so we couldn't get out like that. There we go. I wasn't gonna get back to CeeLo's turn, so I tried to run with Heat, and evidently didn't really work out.
I would find it endlessly amusing if when he failed to escape, he just said, "There, I don't run like a coward."
It's like, Heat, come on. Oh, we can go over there and get a treasure.
No retreat.
No surrender. Okay, well, at least that's a brute over there rather than, you know, it being a member of the wolves. He's not quite that bad, but...
Can you imagine if this game was, like, remastered to HD? Fuck, dude.
You have to see all these bodies just ripped in pieces, there's blood over the walls.
That would be terrifying, but amazing.
Yeah, this is Lupa's doing, so... No, it's Lupa. There's no question here, guys. Like, I don't know if you've forgotten the plot details of Janana just yet, but he's pulling a Janana. He's killing and not eating. So this is gonna be fun. Speaking of fun,
every time I hear the opening to this song, like whenever I get encounters like this, I just think of like the Fiend battle from Nocturne. Oh dear.
Yeah, we're getting the heck out of here. You have to know when it's the best time to, you know, pick up your cards and leave the table. And that was one of those times. Okay, Discurse for you and you. And now we're good to go. Let's keep on moving. Let's keep on trucking. Gotta remember that I can go through that one door over there. There's also a treasure, it looks like, up here. Yep. Just chilling up on a ledge that serves no purpose whatsoever, but that's fine. Excuse me.
Touch explodes.
I mean, that could happen. It could be rigged. I have 2 luck noises, so that's 2 full heals for Surf, although we don't really need to worry about that anymore with Chakra Walk now, do we? So, think the only one that's really going to benefit from that now is Heat, because at least until he gets Mediarahan, because he's... It's going to take, because his magic is so low, it's going to take a little bit for him to actually, you know... oh, I got MP noise. Actually, I can use that on him. I'll use it in a minute. But it's going to take him a little bit before he can heal us well, like with Mediarama or Mediarahan later. And we won't have to worry about his MP. Because he'll have to keep spamming Medea or Mediarama in order to heal us completely. Whereas other people with higher magic stats don't have to worry about that, so... That was a 400 damage hit, Heat. What the hell have you been drinking? Can I have some?
Protein brigade.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to make him into, is Protein Brigade, basically. Save terminal up here.
That means there's a boss up there.
Possibly. Let's go find out.
I just know these things.
Well, usually there's a life terminal before them, but, I mean... How would Lupa get up this ladder anyway? I guess he could revert.
He's a giant F-off demon. He probably just jumped it.
I mean, that's probably true.
Demons have hops, man. Worst case scenario, he has wings.
He doesn't have wings, but he's pretty he's a pretty big boy. Tell you what. Okay, well, let's see what's over here. Long hallway. I don't know if I like it. Another race Velgear. Okay. Don't miss this time, CeeLo. We still don't have Sukaja. Thank you. Okay, Heat, load the gun. Nice. Surf, load the gun. And, CeeLo, load the gun?
He fucking pecks you.
No, I saw that last time for the first time, and I was dying. It's great.
He just sticks his tongue out. It's like a fucking razor blade.
Actually, it's a horn in his head, so... Like, you know the little Spartan thing he's got going back there? Yeah, there's a horn that comes out. It retracts. Look at that. Still trying to figure out if this is the way forward or what the fuck is that supposed to be?
Kill it!
Tanki. Okay then. Hi. How are you doing today?
Ugly down.
Okay, I just assumed he was similar to the Tarask because the Tarask earlier was also weak to Earth, so that's why I was like, yeah, Earth. That did 18.
Man, this dude is.
Okay, that did normal damage. So just don't have Heat hit him. That's all. Let's see, Stun Sphere. Oh, that's also a weakness. Okay, perfect. Materadyne. So he's weak to what he is using. So now, okay, apparently stun works a little differently than I thought because it just reduced his accuracy quite substantially. That's why we dodged that Materadyne there rather than just taking it on the nose. So that it works for magic and physicals. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind because that will come in handy later. No frightens? Okay, I mean, you're a big boy, so I'm not surprised. But... there you go. See, that wasn't so bad. It's like the Tarask. It looks intimidating to start with, but it didn't really have any problems. Hey, Marie, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Come in and see a giant turtle. Yeah, Tanki was the name of him, and he spooked the hell out of Cole and I until we realized he was weak to both Earth and Nerve, which we have plenty of with this team that we have. We switched our team around. I've got CeeLo and Heat hanging around in here, trying something different. So, okay, so we'll be able to go back to the save point in a minute because this is just a dead end leading to a great chakra. Okay, that'll be helpful. I'll take it. Speaking of things I won't take,
I do believe this is what we in the business like to call, let's fucking leave. Or not.
Before I leave, I poisoned one of them. Nice. I've frightened more.
Gun.
I don't know if it's a good idea to even stay. I think I'm just gonna go.
Surfer's ready.
Sorry, guys.
Surfer's ready to eat, and CeeLo's like, "Mom, we're leaving."
Aw, but my all-you-can-eat buffet.
Shit, he would say. Aw.
Yeah, that is something that Heat would say. Aw, man, my all-you-can-eat buffet. Who do I have the statuses on? I think I have them on Heat. So Void Death won't help us here. So I guess I'll just. Did Zionka not work? I'm just gonna fucking there.
I'm just gonna fucking.
Bap! Nice. That'll work. Aguilao. Worked okay last time. And then Heat load the gun. Yeah, he's doing over 200 damage with his physicals at this point. We don't need the weakness hits. He just murders them. I just need more strength noise and he'll be a house. I mean, he gets strength every level, basically, so it's not really that big of a deal.
I can't wait for Heat to be Demon House.
Hell House?
Hell House.
Yeah, Hell House. Cole remembers Hell House.
Hell House is one of those bosses in 7 that just exists in my head rent-free.
Power Wave! I did it.
Oh my god!
I did it. Yep, we're still in the tunnels. Yep. Yeah, I was saying it was an aqueduct, but yeah, it's a sewer. I've noticed from the like the haze that's in the battles there. Yeah, it's a sewer. This is a sewer level. It's like I'm in mid-game Final Fantasy 12 and I'm back in the Garum Scythe waterway again.
Jesus Christ, I can't even imagine how bad it must smell down here.
Yeah.
The dead bodies in there, fucking hell.
Well, do any of the demons have noses, though? Like, Surf's doesn't have a nose. Heat's doesn't have a nose. I mean, that might be a nose. Gale's doesn't have a nose. And CeeLo might have a nose with those little dots there. So they may not even have to worry about that, because they might not even be able to smell it. That's funny. It's one of those things you just don't notice until later. Gale, let's have you work on Bolt Emperor so you can get Electric Drain. Place is kind of crap, and you have to go back and you discover how to get to the boss. Yes, it was kind of crap discovering how you had to get to the boss. Then you got to the boss, and it was more crap. It's like, oh, goddamn Cachulian. I hate that boss so much. Doesn't matter what level you go in, you can just fucking die because of the sap and the infinite spawning Fubars. I'm so glad they didn't repeat that when they put Cachulian in Final Fantasy XIV. I would have been like, nope, can't play this anymore. That's it. I'm done.
Just think we're going to be fighting actual Cachulian in 14 soon. Fucking shoot me in the face.
Isn't that in
Boja Part 3.
Yeah.
That's coming out in a few months. Oh good, more fucking relics.
You stand in the corner having everyone spam Curage. Yeah, that probably works better than what I was doing, which was just mostly dying.
Can't kill me with sap if I heal the full every second.
That's true. That is a fair point. Let's see.
Why does he do a power?
I don't know. I think it's because he's spitting the stun sphere out of his mouth. I think that's why. So.
It kind of infuriates me that they just keep all of the items in their stomachs.
No, I think that's fun.
Like, when you transform into a demon, does your backpack just become your stomach?
Apparently so.
Because there's no fucking way they're keeping all of these items, like, they just eat them after they buy them.
I mean, they don't need an absolute storage space if they just stick them in their stomachs, so.
The stomach is the absolute storage space.
Yep. Okay, so if I recall correctly, we definitely want to go this way. Well, first of all, probably because it's the way forward, because that's just treasure and treasure. But also because there was a chest that's like over here that we need to go get, so I'm gonna go look. The lore behind all the Esters is cool. Cachulian was meant to purify the land, but the gods kind of underestimated how impure the world was, so he went fucking ham and got corrupted. Yeah, all of the Espers have interesting lore behind them, I think. Like, they don't really talk too much about it in the game itself, but if you look it up, it's pretty interesting, I think, so. Oh, good, I still have Materazzi on this team. Fantastic. That will make this just fine. Sorry, Mothman.
50% my ass.
Yeah, no.
It's a half-half joke at
It's-
this point.
Yeah, no, Devil Feast is like, it like I said, when they're frightened, it's guaranteed. I'm pretty sure. Like, even if it starts at, let's say it's high odds, quote unquote. Let's say it starts at 40%. If frightening triples the chance of that happening, that's 120%. That means it's 100. It's guaranteed. It will never miss at that point. So, oh, a yellow wall. I can do something about this now.
Huh.
Good thing I got that key before we came here. Still don't have the key for that chest in the middle of coordinate 136, but we'll go work on that in a little bit. So
Oh, that's an ominous room. Oh, look, more ominous rooms.
there's just a whole bunch of doors. We'll go through them one at a time. Yeah, 12's lore was interesting to dissect, I find, personally. It took a little doing to figure it all out, but it was pretty interesting once you kind of dove into all of the lore.
This dungeon.
Pow!
This dungeon makes me
Okay,
angry.
whoops, that's the wrong button.
It's okay, you still have the grenade launcher.
I do. Should probably give Heat a grenade launcher that's a little stronger than just that. Oh well.
Time for an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, I can eat one of them, so that's probably helpful. Go for it, CeeLo. I'm already in this fight, we might as well finish it.
A better time to kick it right there.
I have Mazionga with these guys, yes I do. And I could heal the curse. I think I'm going to do that, because I'm going to do that after the battle anyway, so I might as well just do this. There you go. Heat. Now,
Grenade.
hit them with the Granado. And then let's do this. So get rid of this guy, and then we can Zionga, and the other guy will be dead. See, Heat, now you can eat with your hands rather than your claws.
He don't kill himself if he stays cursed.
He probably would, yeah. Curse does a lot of damage to you.
Isn't curse just basically poison on crack?
Yeah, it from what I saw, like I've only ever seen it actually proc once, but when it procced, oh my god, did it proc. Good lord. Like it did like 80% of my health in one go. It was not fun. The chest over there. Have we seen? We haven't seen that part yet, so probably we gotta go down that way somewhere in order to see it. I should probably go back and like go through the sections of the like before the yellow wall and then over that way, because like I said, I know there's a chest over here that we need to grab, so I should probably go do that since that's a save point right there. Actually, let me look at this room real quick before I go out. I'm indecisive, what can I say? Yeah, we should go back. It's a room full of yellow chests. Let's go back. See if we can make it to the other thing. Hi, Race Felgear. Again. Mazanma. Nobody's weak to that, thankfully. And more Mazanma. Also fine. So you are weak to this. And we get shock procs. Load the gun, Heat. Oh my lord. Look at the damage. You know what? I'll let... Actually, no, I can't let Heat do that himself because he only has Medea, or Medea. He doesn't have Medea around me yet. So I'll just use my items. There's a JPEG of a coconut in TF2's files. The dev note reads, I have no fucking idea who put this here, but when I deleted it, the game wouldn't start. Words cannot describe my fucking confusion. Oh, that's fun. Surf mastered Karma. We got buffs. Rakukaja, Sukakaja. Arjula mastered Holy Beast. She got AP Divide and Iron Stomach. Perfect.
You...
That's awesome. I'm actually going to go to this save point because it's the closest one. So there we go. So now we can fix up a couple new mantras. Yeah, that apparently is a lethal coconut. It just completely bricks your game if you don't have it in there. Surf, what do I want for your next one? Karma's done, which gives us access to buffs, which is good. I got CeeLo working on Cherubim, so I don't need you to work on that for now. I could have you work on Violent God to get Power Charge, but that's pretty expensive, isn't it? Where's Violent God? There it is. Yeah, it's very expensive.
But it's worth it.
It gets Power Charge and Void Fizz, don't get me wrong, and it also gets us Death Blow, which is nice right now, but think I'd rather have you work on Fire Lord.
Fire Drain!
Yeah, we'll work on Fire Lord. Then we'll work on Ice Wolf. We'll get our elemental skills next, I think. We'll have everybody... Like, once they all get Chakra Walk and Iron Stomach, we'll have everybody kind of work on their elemental skills. Now that I've got buffs, and I'll have debuffs with CeeLo, so... And like I said, CeeLo is the farthest ahead out of anybody. Because he only has, if I did my math right, he only has like 15 more mantras, including Cherubim, to master. And he's done for the game, so... I mean, I can have him master other ones, but that's all I have planned to have him master. Whereas someone like Arjula should probably be in the party right now because she has, like... Did I set a new mantra for her? I don't know if I did. Whereas someone like Arjula has, like, 18 more to master, so she needs all the help she can get. Well, she's got access to Soul now, so that's pretty good. Let's see. So you're working on Earthlord and Sky Dragon. I think I have CeeLo working on Earthlord at the moment. I mean, Materazzi would be nice, and so would Earth Drain, just to have them. So I'll just do this. We don't need Meteorama with Arjula as badly. Again, with Heat, we need it more than the other ones, but yeah, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna, resave since I just did that.
Resave.
And yeah, we'll definitely. I think the one for Meteorama is like 100,000, but for Heat, it's worth it because of the way that I have my team structured, where him and CeeLo are basically going to be attached at the hip for the rest of the game, whereas Arjula and Gale can just kind of be like, yeah, we're just gonna, just combo this Meteorama. I'll grab this while I'm here, since there's nothing else over here. A Theory Cell. Okay, cool. It looks like there's a whole bunch of different doors that'll lead to those cells, so I guess we'll have to look around. This is a long dungeon from what I understand. We're probably going to be here for the rest of the day. I mean, I'm okay with it, but, it's just a lot. That's all. No frightening, huh, Race Velgear? You're a pretty brave boy. You're brave to stand directly in Heat's face with red HP. That's an interesting thing to be saying at 40% within range of Luigi's grab.
Okay, you asked for it.
Oh boy. It's a Pixie!
Nani?
What does Pixie do? I don't think Pixie's particularly weak to anything. I mean, maybe Mudo, but... I feel bad for this little Pixie. I really do. Because it's dying. I want to see what it does. I know this is probably a terrible thing, but I want to see what it does. Reinforcements. Oh, okay, so you can summon high Pixies. Okay, that's fine. This is interesting. Did I use Tarazi on a Pixie? I mean, I guess it works. They apparently resist it, but whatever. Nice. Oh, and you summon a Queen Mob. Alright, interesting.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do something about that now, aren't we? Because Queen Mob probably kills me. Power Wave. And then... should I heal Heat? I mean, I feel like Queen Mob probably does a lot of damage, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, definitely resist that. Magic Repel. Well, lady, sorry to say it, but in this team, that might not be a good idea. Because I have this. Bye! I mean, that's what Mute Blow basically is at this point. It is a vibe check. I mean, it completely drains Heat's HP eventually, but, like, I'm okay with that. Because I can just do this. Granted, it takes a long time to do this and undo this, but,
He don't give no shits about low HP.
He can't. I mean, he really doesn't because, look, Diorama just healed him almost all the way to full, so... And then we can just... Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Pop that back on. How close are you to mastering Outer God Heat? Close. I just need to have you eat a little more. That's fine. If we go back this way... There's a save point up there, so I can kind of head back to the save point, and maybe by that point Heat'll be done with Outer God. If he eats a little bit, he will. Then I can switch it off for... What's the one that has... Oh, more Pixies. I forget what the one is that has the, what's it called on it? That has Meteorama on it. But we'll figure that out when we get there. And I'm just going to equip that on him so he can do it. You could probably use those pixies for some decent levels if you really wanted to. Like, you could have them just keep summoning reinforcements. Then again, there have been a few encounters where that's been a thing previously, so... where they just could keep summoning them. I usually don't bother, though. It's, it would be worth it if you wanted to grind, but I don't want to grind, so... Karasu, you are not particularly weak to anything that I have at the moment, so... just whack him, Silo. Alright, let's get a turn. A press turn. Or don't, that's fine too. Gonna need you to hit that stun sphere, Heat. It's kind of important. To allowing us to get through this battle without too much difficulty. Okay, that'll take care of that. Let's pass the turn, and stun sphere. There we go. I don't know if I'll get back to Heat's turn now, but that's okay. Let's try to get rid of this guy. Probably won't happen. Yeah, he'll be close, but not quite.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll be okay.
Fucking Heat.
Void Expel would probably not be too bad here, actually. We haven't had to Void Death really all that much, so Void Expel probably wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, it's fine. How did that guy miss? Because he has stun. So, yeah. Heat's HP is so low, he can't use his physicals anymore. Okay, there we go. Medical kit time. Ever played a game that punished you for grinding by having the enemy keep calling in help? You have? That sounds like hell in a handbasket. I usually don't grind in most RPGs that I play anymore, so I usually don't have to worry about that problem, honestly.
Sometimes I'll grind out of spite.
How so?
You ever get to a game boss that just infuriates you on every level possible, like character-wise, mechanics-wise, and then you're just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just going to grind up to like 10 levels over what I should be fighting you at. I'm going to vibe check you so hard you won't know up from down.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been in that situation.
I have. Well, Kurma's Palace made me lose my mind. I still can't believe I managed to follow that guy when I played Royal for the first time. I think I was doing all the dungeons in like a single day. It went from easy to hard to easy to hard.
It was an accident. Your team didn't have the damage to end the fight, so the one bat kept living with a sliver, and they call for help when near death and the last enemy on the field. Eventually, they call in a mini-boss, and you were so low on resources that it destroyed you in a turn. Oh, great. That sounds like fun. Oh, boy. That's when you need to be able to run away.
What's getting progressively more brutal, but the models are staying the same.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
your imagination.
I mean, it's a PS2 game, so it's not really shocking, I guess.
Given how enormous this game is, it's not surprising.
Well, they had to split this game in two as well. That's how big it is. Like, originally Digital Devil Saga was just going to be a single game. But they had to split the game in two because they knew if they didn't split it in two, there would be two potential points of ending. And also, they would have an 120, 150 hour game on their hands, and it probably would scare. Well, I don't know if that's exactly accurate. I mean, that's probably 100% of both games. Heat Mastered Outer God, nice. I need to go find a save point. But yeah, they knew they'd have a long game on their hands, so they said we should probably like split it up so that we can, because this was supposed to be their, hey, if you haven't played an SMT game before, you should play this first type of a dealie. It was more for SMT beginners. And so they, if they had made it one long 120-hour game, it might have spooked a few people.
I mean, you're not incorrect.
Ooh, nice. Now you can't dodge. Secunda this, motherfucker! Bam!
I was expecting like a 350 damage crit.
No, see, Heat's not there yet. He will be, but...
Oh, I know. It's just Heat's extra when he physical attacks.
You tried and failed to run? Oh, jeez. That's great. That's no fun. And hello, Conquer. It's going good. How's it going for you there? We're still in the sewers. Just hanging around. Switched our team around. Heat and CeeLo are here now.
I think my least favorite situation in a game I can get in is getting into the just kill me motherfucker mindset. Where it's like, the boss is doing all kinds of stupid BS in its pattern, and like, it nuked your entire party, you have no healing items left, you have no revival items left, but he's going to take like 5 straight turns to flex on you.
He just won't kill you. Yeah, that's the thing. I could Void Death, and I will Void Death if this guy lives for too long, but... With Heat here, I'm not really thinking he's going to. Yeah. Just bonk him with the hammer, Heat, we'll be good. Hey, another wild card. And CeeLo Master Cherubim. Good, we got Hamayan, Rakunda, and Makatora. Now I can swap a few things around. I can probably... Did I have Void Death on Surf? I'm gonna go find out. He got magic at this level. Nice. Rather he gets power, but, you know.
Further strength.
More strength. So do you have... Hang on. Void Death. No, I don't have you working on the Yaksa line. Okay. So what can I get rid of to give you Hamayan? Nothing in particular. Although I don't think I can do anything with Hamayan for right now. Like, I don't think I can combo it with anything to get my Hamayan. And to be fair, I'm not using Hama to get the anything but the weakness, basically. I'm using it to get the press turn, so it doesn't matter if I do. Because Hamayan deals, I think, 3/4 of their HP in damage, which would end the battle faster, but yeah, I'm just using my Hama to get press turns. I don't really care about the damage. My damage is good enough everywhere else. I don't need to worry about that dealing all that damage. Maybe later. Yeah, it will, but you know. Just finished making some tacos for lunch. Also got your first COVID shot this morning. Nice, Conquer. Nice. You are halfway home. I heard that the second one kicks your ass a little bit more. So this one, you might feel... I had like a minor headache the next day, me personally, but yeah, it wasn't really all that. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I had to go to class. But
responsibility. What's that?
But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. First one shouldn't be too bad. Second one might be a little worse, but you'll get through it. You're all right. Yeah, Calm Spirit's 100,000, but it's worth it. Dealing with idiot customers. Literally had someone call in saying their laptop wouldn't turn on. It was out of power.
Oh, let me retell my computer trouble.
Hold on, before you do that, let me just do this for you, Marie. There, I did it.
So on the subject of computer troubles, I learned something interesting today. I'm repeating this for the stream. As it turns out, Internet Explorer is literally impossible to uninstall from your computer unless you hack it. I mention this because my only browser, Google Chrome, was not working, and I sat there for a good 30 minutes trying to figure out how to install a browser without a working browser, only to find out that Microsoft idiot-proofs their computers.
Actually, Video Raha's not too bad either. You've already got Bolt Temper, right?
And I swear to God, once this stream's over, I'm moving over to Firefox because I'm getting real sick and tired of Chrome shit.
Okay, so we may have access to a hit all panic skill pretty soon because CeeLo's going to start on Vidyaraha next. Panic! Panic! We're all going to die! That'll be the enemy. Alright, more tunnel exploring. Sounds bad. Pretty sure your mom pulled the same thing with you a long time ago when she got her laptop at first. Ah, okay, gotcha. Internet Explorer was forced, now it's Edge, same BS with a new coat of paint. I'm pretty sure you meant to put paint there, but I think at the end of the day it ends up being the same thing. Yeah, it'll be Panic at the Disco, that's true, yeah. It'll be Panic at the Disco. Maybe when we get Sonic Wave, and if there's an enemy in the dungeon that's weak to panic or weak to ailments like the Karasu Tengus, I'll just name the episode Panic at the Disco.
I really need to find out why the hell 14 makes my computer run so hot, whereas I can run like Yakuza 7 and Ultra, and it's barely like fucking...
Well, Yakuza 7 is not an MMO, though, so... They really want to revert Surf, and now they're frustrated because they're smacking him upside the head. That's funny. I don't have a power wave to use my turn on. I could Void Death, just in case they live. I don't want to get blood cursed. I'm learning! And now Power Wave! Why? Jesus Christ. I didn't expect it to kill them, good lord. I mean, I expected it to get close, and then we'd kind of whack them upside the head a couple times and they'd be dead, but... Yeah, I should learn not to underestimate Heat's strength. He probably would eat me for that, so... Oh, you meant pain? Live through IE's lifespan. We did, that's true. Man, I'm old. Pretty sure they meant pain? Yeah, you were right. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, revival gem. Nice. That'll replenish the stocks that I don't have to worry about. Well, we've seen that one already. Body was torn to pieces and left for dead. Although, that wasn't further along in the dungeon, so, yeah. So this way, if I go there, it'll lead down and around here, which leads over to that treasure chest. Probably if I keep going this way is the way forward, because I don't think... Oh, no, wait, that's... No, that's not a path forward, so it's got to be here somewhere. So let's go this way.
Just get those fucking fans I've been thinking about getting to my computer. Because if every
You
fan
still-
slot's taken up, then there's no bullshit.
I was going to say, you still have a plan about how you're going to have the fans work, right? Now watch Karasu be, like, immune to Hama. Never mind.
Thank God.
Never mind. I forgot. I think we've actually seen that. Never mind. I forgot that he was not immune to it.
See, like, the fans that I'm planning on ordering are tiered fans. They're basically, you slot them together, and there's one cable.
Okay.
So it's just like, what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on taking my two 140mm and putting them on top, facing out the same way. So I'd have to move one from the front to the top. I'd keep the base case fan in the back, because I have two 140s up top, so I think my back fan will be doing a little less work.
Yeah, well, that's true.
And then I'm going to put the three tiered fans right up front. So essentially I'll be moving one fan and hooking up one more, but I'll be losing a total of two cables.
Okay.
I also need to clean my computer, so I might just wait until those fans come in before I do it, but I have to wait till my unemployment comes in to buy that shit.
Oh, yeah. I have an idea.
I'm sad we don't have like a computer parts store near us. Like a modern one.
Yeah.
Because then I could just ask them to order shit for me and I could pay a slight premium.
Yeah.
And I could just pick it up.
Oh, that did nothing. Just heats HP. I kind of wish that
He's too thick.
CeeLo, he is too thick. I kind of wish that CeeLo had Tsukakaja at this point, but he'll get it eventually. I'll have him work on Karma probably soon, so that way he has it. But then I could kind of do what I did in the last battle, where I Mahama and then I Tsukakaja and then I Power Wave and everything just dies without anything dodging.
Oh.
So. Yeah, Lupa really is going ham down here, that's for sure. Yeah, this dungeon's pretty long. I think we're getting close to the end, but I gotta go backtrack to get all the treasures first before we get to the end, so... We'll get there. It's not a big deal. Any frightens? No? Okay, sorry, Mothman. I guess y'all gotta die now. I am glad that I taught CeeLo Terra, because,
These are what I'm looking at. So 120mm.
Oh, okay.
They're really nice fans. Like, you should get some of these for your computer. And you will inevitably make yours.
Let's keep that in mind.
When Jimmy builds
Backtracking!
When Jimmy builds his computer, I'm gonna be like a master at it, like a master swordsmith, and I'm just gonna build his shit in 20 minutes.
Strange presence can be felt behind the door. I haven't saved it in a little bit, right? No, I saved not too long ago. Okay, let's open it and see what the hell's back here. It's probably just another, like, Fuki battle or something. Oh, okay, there's 3 of them. Define killing that crazy dog dude. Have you seen the other guys around here? Oh, good lord. Curly Larry and Mo over here. Quite literally
Oh,
Curly
no.
Larry and Mo. Oh, good lord.
Oh no!
This is fine. This is fine. Goodbye.
That's such a fucking cheese strap. Like, I know there's no
I bet.
consistent, like...
Yep, okay. I had a feeling. Wonder if they can, like, combo. We're gonna find out in a second. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Mazandine. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that'll do, yeah, like what, 100 damage? Big deal.
It's a chunk.
Big deal. It's fine. I don't know if Kinki has any resistance to Zeo, but I'm just going to do this. See, what I did in my head there is I was thinking about this before when I thought about it, because I says, okay, so Kinki's going to show up here somewhere too, right? And I said, okay, well, what would he be weak to? And then I looked at the elements, and I said, okay, so Suiki's weak to Agi, and that's the first element. Nothing's weak to Bufu. Fuki's weak to Zeo, that's the third element. So that means nothing's weak to Zanma, and Kinki's going to be weak to Earth. I don't think he's weak to anything in Nocturne, but, oh, good lord. That'll work. Hey, Piece of Yoshi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, Kappa. Indeed. Welcome. No, Cole, you should watch over from behind his shoulder while he builds his computer like a master. Yes, my young apprentice, your computer is growing in power.
See, there's a lot of things about my computer that concern me quite a lot. The first being that I don't have enough air ventilation in there because I only have 4 fans, I think? Well, I have more than 4 fans, of course. Like, the GPU has its own
But you have
fans.
4 that you installed.
4 installed fans. But, like, everything that I've read about having a computer and building your own is make sure your fan count is always as absolutely strapped as possible because there's no such thing as an overcooled PC.
I mean, that's fair.
Because, like, my
probably gonna come
temperatures
down
aren't
close
really
to where
that
it
bad.
was.
I think, what was it when I showed you the one time at 1470? Celsius?
That sounds about right, I think.
And that's a really hot, like what Jimmy said, that's really hot, but, like, it's not actually that hot for GPUs. Hot's like 90.
Yeah, it's fair. Ow. Stop it. Do I take the time to just hit him, or do I Sukakaja? I'm gonna Sukakaja. Let's use buffs. Because why not?
I should probably go clean out my computer. Maybe when I get those daisy chain fans. They're actually called daisy chain fans. And they'll be so much easier to install than the last fucking fans.
That should heal.
Crying.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am finding some use for my items with this team, since Heat doesn't have a diorama yet. Actually using my rations somewhat. That's kind of nice. It's nice when the items don't just sit in your inventory, you know. Oh, this guy again. Oh, good, and he has Sonic Wave. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad CeeLo dodged that. Once. Health Thrust.
Boom!
Alright, then. This guy's interesting. I kind of like it. Although I just realized I unequipped the, what's it called? I unequipped Stun Sphere, which is kind of not so good, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Mute blow him?
I wonder if I have VSync off.
Aha.
That's why it's taking so much shit.
Maybe. I have to do some testing. Yeah, about that, sir. Okay, that will work, but...
I love how his magic was sealed. He just
his
decides
magic
to
was
scream.
sealed and he just reads.
God damn it.
Let's see. So I need a disc stun. I'm gonna give it to CeeLo because he can hit a weakness, so there you go. Am I making a dent? Looks like I'm kind of making a dent. Disc stun for Surf now. Of course, knowing my luck, he's just gonna, okay, I was gonna say he's just gonna Mind Scream again, but that's okay. Don't be a pack rat in Yggdra Union. There are 255 items in the GBA version, 265 in every other version. There's no way to use them all if you're being diligent about finding them, so just equip something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's better to, you know, actually use them rather than the other way. What?
I love stealing memes.
I don't get it.
I'm a genius standing in ley lines AoE. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I didn't realize that was a standing in ley lines and then AoE. Wah, wah.
I swear to God, the level 90 skill for Black Mage is gonna teleport your ley lines to you.
Oh boy.
Then the meme's gonna be, haha, I teleport my ley lines out of your AoE. The boss moves the AoE. Nani?
Just...
I would shit bricks if a boss actually did that.
I mean, the boss of Heroes Gauntlet does that.
Where it moves the AoEs.
Yeah. Remember the one guy with... Oh, good, Tentara Fu. Remember the one guy with the... Where he has the countdown? Yeah, he has the countdown and then he moves it. Yeah. This is a battle that I think I want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Heat's gonna die. Never mind. We're okay. He's not gonna die, but I don't want to be here anymore still. Medical kit, because I'm going to use that in a second anyway. This is a Nocturne fight. In which case, get me the fuck out of here.
I'm a fucking leaving.
I am. It was right in front of a save point and they tried to Nocturne me.
God. Ugh.
It's going to be a Nocturne moment just a second there. But it wasn't.
You didn't save.
No, I know. I gotta heal first. Game is long AF. Items average 1 to 3 durability. How many maps you have to have them equipped? Oh, okay. So you literally cannot equip them all. Gotcha. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Then, I mean, at that point, yeah, you don't want to save them. You gotta just use them and get them, you know, out of your inventory.
Gremlin go burr.
Nothing is in the too good to use club. How are we doing on mantras? I think we're all still working on something at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, Gale's almost done, but he'll get there.
The way I see it, if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, there is no such thing as a too good to use club.
That is true.
You get a Soma and P5 on Merciless, you abuse the fuck out of that thing. Generally my rule is, like, if I'm going to a dungeon on Merciless, or just the hardest difficulty in any game, if there is an item that fully heals my party's MP and HP, I just wait until the restroom, use it, and then just kick the door down and vibe check the entire rest of the dungeon.
Granted, items are either going to be equipped or eaten to recover your morale, the version of HP, but you still can't use everything. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense then. One of these doors is going to lead somewhere, and one of these doors, well, they're all going to lead somewhere, but one of them is going to lead to the chest, while the other one's going to, a healing point. Did I get sidetracked somewhere in here? I didn't go to those doors. So I must have found the way forward by accident. Again! Alright, hang on. We gotta go back. Again.
I hate this dungeon
Life terminal.
already. Like, Jesus fucking
It's just hard to tell which one's the way forward, you know what I mean? Because there's so many side paths, basically.
That's the point.
Yeah.
It's just like, at this point, the dungeon is just wasting your time.
I don't know if it's wasting my time, but... Wait, hang on, I just saw something. We gotta go out of the battle after we're done with this. Okay, don't Tentara Fu me. I need to see something when we're done with this fight. Okay, Bufu Dine is fine. Yeah, wow, you suck, I know. We're not exactly doing so good. What? Mahama. Mahama will let CeeLo transform. Mahama will not let CeeLo transform. Run! Yeah, I gotta find a better way to do this than just continuously finding the way forward by accident. But I did see this. Don't think I didn't see this. There's a secret behind a waterfall. Let's go find out what it is. Oh, yellow wall.
It's a yellow wall.
With another water puzzle. So that's fun. We did just save, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. This is an underground water system. You figured it'd be a maze down here. Yeah, if it wasn't a maze, it kind of wouldn't exactly be, like... It wouldn't be, like, an underground waterway, you know what I mean, if it wasn't a maze. Because, like, how many people are actually supposed to be walking around down here, you know what I mean? Like, it's not meant for that. It's meant to keep the water moving. So, alright.
Equip the oxygen tank.
Now, where can we go in this water puzzle?
I'm surprised that one of the fucking demon forms in this game isn't just like a submarine, dude. Like, we have two flyers. I got a question. Why the hell isn't Gale the one that flies?
That's a good question.
He's the fucking wind demon.
It's a good question. Although CeeLo is literally named for the sky, basically. Ciel, if I recall correctly, is sky in French. So.
Frenchman.
Maybe he's from, where's that one place that France owns that's near, like, the Bahamas or something? I forget. Haiti? Am I thinking of Haiti? I forget. Maybe. They don't own it. I shouldn't say they own it. It's like, it was, I think at one point it was a French colony, if I recall correctly. I should clarify on that. I should probably equip Ingest on Heat, shouldn't I? I just realized that. I'm gonna get rid of this Asura and then have CeeLo Heat. Or I'm not gonna get rid of this Asura and I'm gonna have Heat eat twice. Heat can eat twice, that's fine. More Mediorama for me. Bah! Yeah, France doesn't own Haiti. They haven't since the early 1800s. Yeah, so it was a French colony. That's what I meant. I should have clarified. That's my bad. Yeah, stoma spray's a necessity. I mean, it might help down here. We're earning mantras, so I'm okay with it. Gale Master Bolt Emperor, so that's good.
I don't know what the hell I did to my hand a few days ago.
Let's see. What hurts? Is it like a skeleton hurt, or is it like a muscle hurt? Yeah. Okay, so that's going that way, that's going that way, and that's going that way. Okay, so we have 3 paths to choose from. When in doubt, go left. Oh, wait, no, this is spraying out. When in doubt, go center.
Oh!
Whee!
Oh, great. A puzzle water section.
Yeah, did you know what how this all works? Did you see how it was from the last time? Or?
No.
Okay, so every time you move through the water like this, it shifts the solar noise ahead 1 phase. If you get to max, it kicks you out.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's how that works. I'm gonna go this way, because I feel like the other way is just gonna loop me around, basically. Although this might also loop me around, but then I'll just reset the puzzle, no big deal. So that is a way out, so we'll go this way.
Whee!
It's just like a dead end. There's nothing in this room. Wait, how do I get out? Shit!
If you didn't do Dark Souls, you have to reset. It's a fucking beginner's trap.
Alright, that's pushing out and that's pushing in, right? I can't go this way? No, it's pushing out. Okay, well, we're gonna end up on this side anyway. 2 more, and then we're kicked out. Let's go this way. See where we end up. Whee! Bloop. Okay, so I probably want to get here faster, which would mean I'd want to go to the right instead of, you know, up and around like that. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind for when it kicks me out of the thing in a second. But yeah, if it's just these Soras down here, like, I don't care if I have to fight. That's no big deal. These Soras are easy. And they give us halfway decent chances to eat as well. Like, they usually either get frightened or they get stunned because I'm using, you know, what's it called? I'm using Zionga on them, so. So they're no big deal. Oh, good! Bigger Isora.
You know, I was about to say the same thing. Like, isn't there an enemy with, like, basically the same model as
Yeah,
this thing?
it's Fornius, and, yeah, he's basically just a bigger Isora.
Go back to Nocturne!
He was the first boss in Nocturne, so. Is he immune to Aguilau in this game by any chance? Oh, he repels it. Okay, well, fair enough. Pterodyne. Okay, at least I know not to use... Oh, and he gets 2 turns, okay. And Heat's petrified. I should probably do something about that. I finally get to use my Dis Stones. There you go, Heat. I know you're rock solid, but you don't need to prove it to anyone. Okay, Cole.
Okay, I go.
Okay, bye, Cole.
Oh yeah, chicken's done, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's been done for like an hour, but...
That's fine. Yeah, he did get mad when I was bullying the smaller ones. That's true. He was just like, nope, not dealing with this shit anymore. Gonna need to buy more items, I think, at some point. So that way I... Or rather, I'm just gonna need Heat to, you know, finish Calm Spirit a little faster. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about this. Where did I come from? Where am I going? So that sucks, and that blows. I guess we're going this way. I might be on the right track, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, hang on. I'm not getting kicked out yet. Huh. I thought it said it was going to kick me out. That's coming out towards me. That's coming out towards me. This is going this way. Okay. Whee! Well, I'm going to take advantage of not being kicked out. It's probably like because it's longer, they're giving you more time to do it. I don't know. Probably still going to get kicked out, but, you know. Okay, that'll send me back that way, so I don't want to go there. Alright. Now you getting it. Kind of. I don't know where this is going to send me. I can't go this way, though, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess I gotta go this way. Now I know where that will send me, because that'll send me further ahead. A sense of foreboding pervades the area. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that'll send me that way. Ooh, I found a pump! What does this do? Opening the valve will release a large quantity of water. Open the valve? Sure. The current reversed. Okay, what does that do for me? So now the currents go that way instead. Okay. So probably I want to go back the way I came and then go down in that direction that's below me. Maybe. I'm going to try that. I don't know if that's where you need to go. I'm going to try it. Let's just try that. And see what happens. Maybe go this way. I'm being pushed this way, though. Okay. Now where the heck am I? This is interesting. I like this though. Like I know it's just kind of a, you know, a little BS puzzle and you have to keep fighting little battles and everything, but I like that they're kind of breaking it up, you know what I mean, where it's not just fighting. So I don't know. I always appreciate when RPGs take the time to, you know, give the player something else to do with their brain rather than just fighting after fighting, you know. So, oh, he's back again. He probably voids Bufula, so I guess Surf isn't going to be doing a whole lot in this battle. So, well, goodbye. More funds for the Diorama project. And Fire Lord and Earth Lord are mastered. Vidyaraha's almost done. Calm Spirit's almost done. I can now cast Maragion by myself. I mean, we can cast Mazanma and Matarazi. We can cast Mazionga if we want to. I just usually haven't been doing that because usually when I need to cast those, I need a press turn, and it just gives me, because it's a weakness hit, it just gives me 2 free press turns, basically, so I haven't been doing that. But in some cases, it comes in handy. I mean, look at Mahama. I can't believe we're already level 44, though. Like, that seems excessive. We've only been here for 9 episodes. I don't know. Okay, I only got a little bit more time left before this thing kicks me out. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out here. Silo and Heat. How close are you guys to your next level? Okay, so Heat's almost there, and then Silo's there. When they get there, I'm going to actually kick them out of the party and bring Arjula and Gale back because they're using my resources a little bit. It's okay, though. That's what you were saying last time, level's so high and the series is so short. Yeah, and I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because of the fact that they break up the game into 2, which means your level will reset when you go into the second game. So, all right, where does this lead? Now at least I have a little bit of the map, even though it's about to kick me out, so. Oh boy. Ow. Just, you know, ended off a little water in your nose. That's it. I didn't drown. I didn't have any other problems. Just a little water in the nose, huh, Surf? That's fine. Okay, so now, how close am I to a save point again? There's one up there, right? I think I might want to go back before doing this puzzle again. Like, fill out the map and go up to the save point so I can switch mantras. So, I think I'm going to do that. Which side didn't I look at? This side. Okay. Let's just see what's over here. Oh good, the Tentara Fu gang is back. The first strike doesn't seem to be helping me any right now. Well, you picked the wrong one, unfortunately. I mean, you got a freeze, but... Yeah, Heat really doesn't like Mabufudine, does he? And there's the Tentarafu. Alright, let's see. You have a fire drain, so this battle is already borked. Let's get the heck out of here. Sewers don't need to be this dumb and long, game devs. But where's the fun in that? No, I agree with you. It doesn't need to be this long. I'm okay with it. We're learning a lot of mantras and everything else, but, you know, there is a lot going on in here. I didn't have to heal just then, but I figured I should because I could have gotten into several battles between me and that life terminal, so I said, yeah, I think I will. But I'm still operating under the assumption that this is going to be the way forward. So let's go back to the save point, which is up there. Okay, so just through that door. I'm going to map out that little section over there, then we'll... Or no, I should go to the save point first, then map out the little section. We'll go map out the other sections as well while we're backtracking anyway, and see if we can find those chests, and then we'll continue. Yeah, I anticipated the sewer being pretty long. From what I understand, it's one of the longest dungeons, if not the longest dungeon. No, the final dungeon's longer, but a lot of people say that this is like one of the longest dungeons in the game. It's the longest besides the final one. So I anticipated it taking a little while. No big deal. What else would I need for you besides these? I mean, we're going to work on Vidyaraha pretty soon. But I guess since I'm already working on Ice Wolf, or Fire Lord, I might as well work on Ice Wolf and get Mbufula and Ice Drain as well. There we go. Who else needs a new one? Heat, you're going to need a new one. Steelo, you're going to need a new one soon as well. We'll work on that in a minute. We'll get you Sky Dragon. And then Gale needs a new one. He's... Right? He needs a new one, right? Yeah, he does. Okay. He's already got Sky Dragon done, so that's good. Do I start you on Calm Spirit now, so you can get my diorama? I don't feel like it's all that necessary because, again, him and Argela are in a team, so if I need my diorama, they can just combo it. So, Gale, let's look at what you've got in here. I could get you Hades, just while we're sitting here. I do want Vidyaraha eventually. Or I could get you Dark Spirit, because nobody's worked on that yet. How much is Dark Spirit? Oh, another 100k. Okay. I'm going to get you Hades, because we don't need Recarm. It's nice if you end a battle and there's a bunch of people dead, because then you can set it and then just use it instead of using your revival gems up. And you can use it in battle as well if you want, but I usually don't bother. You get enough revival items, it seems like. The game gives you enough. But we'll have him learn Hades mostly so that we can work on this, which will get us Samarikarm, and then this, which will get us Mediarahan later. And again, you need to have both this one and this one, excuse me, mastered in order to access those nodes that are over there. So if they have multiple things connecting to them, you need to master both of them in order to get to them. From my understanding. So. Although that might not be the case in some scenarios, because if you look at the mantra grid, I'll just take a look on, I don't know, let's say Surfs. If you look at the mantra grid, you'll notice that there's one node that's right here, and it looks like it's connected to all 5 of those nodes. So you would think, okay, well, I probably need to finish all 5 of these things in order to unlock it, right? Well, actually, you don't. You only need to master one of these 5 here in order to unlock that one. It might be because it's kind of not offset like the other ones. Like if you look at this one, it's offset past the center point between this one and the one below it here. And it's kind of in the center and then offset there. But this one's just in the center here, which means, apparently means something else. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's effectively communicated to the player there, game devs, but I mean, the mantra grid isn't too bad. It's not too bad to navigate once you kind of understand how it works and, you know, what you're doing. I feel like I like the mantra grid better than the sphere grid, at the very least. I feel like the sphere grid... Now, I haven't played 10 very much. I've only played it for a couple of hours. But I feel like the sphere grid was, like, really intimidating the first time I opened it, because I was like, oh my god, there's so much going on here. Power noise! That's good for heat. Let's see. So go down there and go down. Now, we haven't explored that over there yet, and we also haven't explored that over there yet, so we'll go do that. And then we'll go back up in here and explore whatever the heck's going on there. And then after that, we'll come back this way. We're slowly filling things out. We'll come back to that tunnel in a little bit. We just gotta go take a look around first. If it's the ones pointed out that are offset, what did he do? Oh, power charge. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. What did you just charge up? It's fine. Once you point out that are offset, then it requires everything up to that point. It's not really communicated well, but it makes sense. Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's just that it's not... It makes sense. It's just that they need to communicate that a little bit better, I think. Like maybe give us a requirement on the screen or something. As long as it's something connected to a node, node is fair game is what it looks like. Yeah, and as long as you have something before it that connects directly to that node. Yeah, so... Mute Blue. Playing fast and loose with my HP in an attempt to mute him. In case he lives through this Zionga somehow. Which he didn't. Okay. And they're almost done with that. I should heal. They might finish that up by the time I get to the save point again. Which is just over there. Yeah, by the time I get to that ladder there, they might actually finish up... whatchamacallit, Vidyaraha and Calm Spirit, which would be very nice heat to get me diorama for me before I have to go too far here. I might actually just run around right here just to get them done. See if I can find anything that I can eat to guarantee it. And then we'll go back and we'll fix it. Well, ask and you shall receive. I should be able to eat these guys if I don't have to deal with them fire draining immediately. Okay, so that means Karasu's going to get another turn. Blood Curse, fantastic. Heat's also frozen, so... Maybe we won't be eating in this fight because... Okay, he's not frozen anymore, but he's cursed, so... Oh, I hate this. Because I could attack, but I really do need to heal the curses. If I don't heal the curses, I'm going to get rocked, so... I think I'm just going to run, honestly. I don't feel like this battle is worth my time to try to do. I mean, we do need to eat in order to finish those up, but, like, when they get the first hit like that, it really kind of throws a monkey wrench into the plan, you know? So... I'm going to use a Brave Ration as well in Heat just to get him a little closer to top. Because he takes a lot of damage from them magic spells, let me tell you what. Yeah, so I guess we'll just hang around here for now. Until we fix this whole thing. I think I have First Strike equipped. I'm pretty sure I do. I gotta check. To make sure that I don't get, like, blasted by all of these guys. So the game is basically, at this point, just saying, no, you want something and you can't have it. We will not let you have it. So, that's fun. I love when games do that. No frighten. Can you Panacea yourself before we have a problem here? Do I have an Earth Wall, by the way? I do. Okay. What do you think, Heat? I mean, that works, because that will mute him, so he can't Pterodyne me anymore. And I guess I'll just Panacea myself, well, with Surf now. There you go. Apparently he doesn't care that he's muted, he just fucking uses what he wants anyway. Basically, if he could right now, he has a mouth, he cannot scream, but if he could right now, he would be. Okay. I need to get rid of that stun. And then Tarazi. And I really should heal. I'm going to use a medical kit, though, because this is a lot of HP for Heat to be dealing with one Medea. It's not going to work. So. And actually, this still might not work out, because Heat might still... Well, no. They're only doing 75. That's fine. We'll live. It just won't be it won't be good. Okay. So will anybody master anything from this? Let's find out. Okay, Vidyaraha we got. Good. That's good. Sonic Wave, Stun Wave, Void Nerve, Null Charm. Null Charm is nice. Yeah, I really should set, like... I had the plan to set, what did I set here instead? Tsukikaja, but I really should just set First Strike back up on Surf because I haven't used Tsukikaja hardly at all. And I'll just reset this here. and then give heat back stun sphere, because it worked more. I was using it more than I'm using Tsukakaja, so. Actually, medical kit again. There we go, that's a little better. And Brave Ration for heat as well, because that'll put him pretty close. Alright, one more battle. I need to fix stun, hang on. And then after that one more battle, heat should have... I'm going to see if I can get him to eat in this next one, so that way he can get like a guaranteed chance of getting... what's it called? Of getting the diorama. Because he really needs it. Medea is just not cutting it anymore. He could just be using regular diorama, I guess, but... yeah, might as well just use me diorama. Okay, race Felgear. We might get lucky and let him eat me this time, although these big enemies don't seem to get frightened very easily. So... I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, but... the only time it'll matter is if Heat's not as close to finishing off Calm Spirit as I think he is. Which he was. Okay. I had a feeling that was what was going to happen. I didn't want to say anything, but then I thought about it, and it just left my mouth, and then it happened, so... that'll happen, I guess. Alright, so let's just run in a circle. The standard rule in JRPGs... I mean, the normal standard rule is when the world's new and in peril, it makes the best time to do side quests. But the other standard rule is... if you need to grind, run in circles. Oh, good curse on my guy that I need to use Mazionga on. That's fantastic. And also Tsukakaja. Let's just fix this real quick before Surf fucking dies. As soon as I use Mazionga. Okay, that'll work. Devil Feast here. That'll get me Calm Spirit for sure. And then... I can't Mazionga, so I guess I'll just, do this. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna heal Curse, because I gotta heal it anyway, so I might as well heal it here. While I'm hanging around. Mazionga. There we go. And everybody else will still get a little bit of AP out of that, too. Although CeeLo won't, because he's already done with Vidyaraha, so... but Heat has learned Calm Spirit, which gets him Diorama, Close D, I don't know what that does, and Curse D. Claws D? Can you get a claustrophobic status? Let's set me Diorama immediately. Because he could really use the help when it comes to healing us. There we go. So what does this do? Oh, mute, okay. Well then what is the claws for? You got me. I don't know. Maybe closed? I don't know. Closed throat? Alright, let's look at our map real quick before I save so I can see exactly where the heck I'm going. So I want to go down there. We're going to end up back over there so I can explore what's there and there. We'll check out those little sections there. I figured that was going to be the way forward, but it was not. And then we'll come all the way back up here and we'll save up here again. We'll hit up the terminal and we'll hit up this water pump puzzle again, and then we'll go that way. Sound like a plan? Good, because it's probably going to take us the rest of the stream. I need to set new mantras before I save. Hold on. Alright. So, Heat, CeeLo, you both need new mantras. What do we want for Heat? For CeeLo, I probably want him... I think he's done with Earthlord, so I probably will set him up with Karma next, I think. So he can get buffs. Heat. I'm going to have you do Hades, actually, as well. Just to give you something that's not so expensive to finish off. Because things are starting to heat up a little bit in terms of how much money these damn mantras are going to be. And we don't exactly have a place to sell our cells yet, so... It's been almost 2 hours and you're still down here. And don't forget the fact that I was also in here for like an hour? I think an hour last time as well. So yeah, it's been like 3 hours we've been in this dungeon. So it's long, that's for sure. We can check out Holy Leader while we're here. It's only 50,000, which is not too bad in terms of its expense. It's 5 stars, so it's a little bit off the board there, but that probably gives us an indication of what these are going to be. Oh no, these are 100k. Okay. Although I can look at this now too to give you a preview of what that is. Yeah, once we start working on the master skills with level 5 elementals, we finally get our dying level skills and an amp as well, which the boosts increase our damage by 33%, the amps increase it by 50. So that's pretty damn nice. And they stack, by the way. So if you really, really want something dead, stick boost and amp on the same character and you just go nuts. I usually don't do that personally because, I mean, it's hard, right? You only have 8 skill slots, so it's usually hard to stick boost and amp on the same person, but it's there. I heard Tentara Fu's pretty good, though, from what I understand, so we'll check that out. Because the devs wanted the player to suffer. I mean, that's a possibility. It is an older JRPG, so it's a possibility. Where's Karma at? Right here? Yep. Okay, let's get you Raku and Suku. So that you're in good shape with the buffs. I'm kind of trying to avoid Dark Spirit for now since it's so expensive. And I mean, all it gets us is Mudun and Blood Curse, but we don't need that yet. We can look at Seraphim while we're here, though. That'll get us Mahamayan and Makanda, which is the magic reduction skill, which gives you an idea of what we're going to get down here. Since we're getting buffs on this line, we'll probably get Makakaja from this node, which would be pretty nice, frankly. Get it was the design of the time. Looking at the Mega Man battle networks, not only does what you need to do get long, who likes RNG chances to get chips needed to progress? Not me. If there was an opposite of raising my hand, if I could lower my hand through the floor for that, then I would. That does not sound like fun at all. At least the music's pretty good. I like it, it's funky. Well, funky isn't the right word. It is fitting for the area, though. I'm sure by the time we're done in the sewers, we'll be sick of it. But, you know. I wonder now, I'm trying to think about it. I wonder if there's sewers underneath the other bases, besides just Faustana, that we'll have to eventually crawl through. We're gonna have to go look at some point. There might be like side quests or something down there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because, like, once we get to the Brute's base, which is on the other end of these tunnels, like, what else is there? You know what I mean? Like, once the Brutes are down, we're the only tribe left, then we can just go through the tower and ascend to Nirvana. So, like, what else would be left at that point, you know? I don't know. Surf, it's been a while since you've eaten, hasn't it? I don't think we've frightened anybody recently for you, but that's because you're pretty far ahead, I think, in terms of your stuff. I could Void Death and then Power Wave. I'm in Power Wave. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, Miragi dying. Fantastic. Just glad you didn't Mind Charge first, because that would have hurt like hell. Yeah, I can Mahama again. I got enough MP. There we go. That'll work. You need to sacrifice a fire element chip to burn away Ivy and hope that you reveal the things you need to. If you're on fire chips, I hope you equip the oil body Navi customizer part to increase the chance of getting formations that have fire-related viruses. And even then, they might not drop their respective chips, so it's a fight. It's essentially wasted. Fantastic. I say dripping with sarcasm. I haven't used Heat's this power noise on him, have I? Well, I don't need to now. He's completely healed, but, you know. I gotta keep that in mind for later. And now with one diorama, let me make all of our problems disappear. There we go, because he'll have that 18 MP back in no time flat. So you can see now what my plan is, sort of, with Heat. So it revolves around him basically being able to heal all of us, essentially for free. Oh, there's a save terminal over here. Okay. Boy, I wish I would have known that earlier. Mazionga, please. The lack of Zan on this party isn't really causing too many problems at the moment, now that I think about it. We've been doing pretty good without it, honestly. I think I'm going to have Surf eat that guy in the end, because CeeLo's ahead of everybody else, and Heat just got me diorama, so I really don't need to rush with Heat anymore. I mean, probably the next best thing for him... What did I set for him? Hades. Okay, so probably the next best thing for him after Hades is probably going to be his... is that Violent God? The one that gets him Power Charge is probably going to be the next one I work on for him. I'm just kind of holding off on that for now because we don't have the... our funds are starting to get a little low, and I will need to buy some more items once we get out of here, so yeah. P.S. This is a GBA series of games, so hope you like 40-plus hour handheld titles. Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, I like Pokemon as much as the next guy, but not when half of it... It sounds like half of the game is just RNG based, basically, from what I've gotten out of your rants about it. So, oh good, Pulimpa. I love status ailments. Ha! You cannot revert me. I have to Mahama you first. There we go. I still can't believe that is actually working with relative consistency on the Mothman. That's pretty crazy. Usually for me, if it's not, if they're not weak to it, it just doesn't work. Plain and simple. So. Avoid death. Just in case Power Wave doesn't work. It worked. Very good, very good. I gotta tell you though, when you get a crit with a physical skill in these games, like it's the same in Nocturne as it is here. When you get a crit in these games, it's like, I don't know, it's like a shot in the arm, man. It's great. Yeah, Mega Man Battle Network is a slot machine. From your chip folder to what you can get from a fight. To the chip trader, the thing that requires you to put in 3 or 10 chips, depending on the grade of trader, and you get 1 back. Uh-huh. That seems like a raw deal to me. You probably need a whole hell of a lot of junk chips, then, to really make that worthwhile. Alright, so this is the one that will lead us to that one treasure that I was talking about a little earlier, it looks like. So, we're going to go do that. After a little while, though, you start to kind of get a rhythm for how specific battles go. Like, this one, I've pretty much got down pat at this point. So, yeah, it works pretty okay. I mean, they dropped the Quantum Cell. That's not too bad for us. Will we break the 1,000,000 mark by the time we're done with this dungeon? I don't know, but Heat just healed us to full, and that's not normal. Eventually that won't be a thing, though, but we'll get him to Mediarahan by that point, so... Okay, so... I'm going to avoid death now, just in case Power Wave misses. And then do this. Okay, didn't miss. It did the opposite of miss. Yep, otherwise never use the chip trader. You will cry. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it, based on what you've told me. So, oh, CeeLo got some strength. He must be taking some notes from Heat. Cool. Alright, and now, yeah, we should be able to go up here. Yep, there's the cell that I looked at an hour ago. And said, oh, we'll go find that eventually. It's a forge shot. Okay, that's pretty good, probably. Let's see what that does for us. Who's got ammo that I would want that to be? Forge shot. 120 power. Argelo, what's yours at? 80. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to get Heat a new grenade, I think. Because we're starting to get into the hundreds here in terms of our shot power. I might actually just give him the metal jacket, honestly, because that's a little better than what he's got. Even with the freeze. Well, maybe not. With the freeze chance, it might not be better than what he's got, honestly. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Once I get something that's, like, excessively better, I'll just hand it to him, you know? After witnessing so many power waves, CeeLo should have picked something up from Heat. Yeah, I would bet, yeah. After seeing Heat just demolish entire groups of enemies and him being like, wow, Argela and Gale have to actually work to do this. Heat just shoulder blocks everything and they just die. I don't like this fight. I've been ambushed. I've been bamboozled. Which is not good for me. I have a wind wall, though, that I could use. Because he seems to be pretty keen on that, so we'll do that for now. And I'm just gonna use the Anga just to get a little damage off. There we go. Oh, good, Vanity. Now I definitely don't like oh my god. I definitely don't like this battle now. Ow. CeeLo, get us out of here! Yeah, Vanity apparently is the just give them all the statuses status ailment attack. So that's fun. And we need to dismute as well. There we go. Thankfully, it seems like in this game you can only get one status at a time, unlike in Final Fantasy where you get hit with bad breath and it just gives you everything at the same time. But, I mean, I could see why that would be a thing. If I had Poison and Curse at the same time on a character, I mean, that'd basically just be instant death, right? Like, they wouldn't... they'd just die. They'd just drop off the face of the earth, essentially. Like, they'd take an action and just... instantly. Blood Curse to Mamadoon, right? That's what's going to happen right now? Nope, they're just going to Blood Curse again. Okay. Makes me wish there was like a meh version, like Mapatra, of curse removal. But that does not exist. Heat, I think, has Curse D, though, now. Because of his, all the skills that he's had. So let's go check it out. I think he has it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's mute. Yeah, he does have Curse D now. Perfect. Well, Heat, you're going to get a little mileage out of this. There you go. And we don't need me, Diorama. I'm still going to set Stun Sphere in case we run into Tarrasque's 2.0, but yeah, Curse D would probably come in pretty handy for us over time. I'll just, you know, if it gets to the point where I'm just setting it on there the whole time, then I'll just get rid of Stun Sphere and we'll just keep Curse D on there for a little while. Alright, so that section there, there's 2 treasures that we can get down there that I'd like to get, and then we can move along here. We gotta go around and around and around. The symbols and the circles of the sigils on their bodies, how did you not realize this sooner? No, that's okay, it's kind of... You don't really look at it too much, right? Because the eyeball, the way that they have it set there is that your eye is drawn to the characters themselves rather than the symbols next to them, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's a little... because of the fact that you're looking at an actual character art drawing, you know what I mean? So your eye's drawn to that rather than to the... oh, good, dead end. Oh, good, another dead end. Well, that makes this easy. How the heck do I get to those treasure chests that are over there, then? Maybe I have to go through that water puzzle, and that's how you get to it. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Oh, he's frightened now. Who do I want to eat this? I still have Devil Feast set on Heat, even though I have Ingest. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, apparently. I should be setting Ingest, since he definitely had... I'm pretty sure he has it. I don't think that we've... Oh, wow, nice. That got us pretty far up there on Hades. Because I'm pretty sure Heat's gotten the same stuff that Surf has at this point, right? Yeah, he's got Ingest. What the heck am I doing? There we go. Now Heat has a guaranteed method, which is pretty good. So I guess I didn't really need to backtrack to this, did I? Let's see. That was just a save terminal off in the corner. So now I need to go up there. There's a save point up there. And probably we'll be done with Hades by the time we get back there. So then it's the puzzle. And then we can move along by going that way. Alright. Although I could move along that way and like see if that's the end of the dungeon first, and then we can come back for the puzzle. Maybe that's a good idea, because I kind of want to see the end of this dungeon before I do too much, you know? Okay, that guy is frightened, so let's just get rid of it. Thank you. And then this. Okay, well. Can't win them all, I guess. I didn't Sukakaja first, so... Oh, thanks for hitting the exact person that would have been a problem for. Well, at least that missed. Just get rid of you. Or rather, you're not going to die yet, because... You, I don't think, have been hit to this point. You're almost dead. Power Wave. Kill it! There we go. Thank you, Heat. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Even though you suffer from a severe problem with your emotions where you kiss random girls that don't particularly like you. Sorry. Sorry, Heat. It's a bit cold, I think. Yeah, Hades does master pretty quickly. It's probably because it's just the one skill, and it's not particularly, like, expensive to purchase. So it probably masters pretty quickly because of that. So now, do I mod Tarazi, or do I... No, I can Meteorama outside of battle. This is fine. Just get rid of him. He wants to be the protag. That's why he did. That's true. That's true. He wants to be the protagonist. So if he's gonna be the protagonist, he has to get the girl. Absolutely. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, look at how much that restores. That's nuts. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I focused on it for him because that makes it so much easier to have him heal everybody. I've got to keep spamming Medea over and over again. I mean, eventually it'll get that way with Meteorama as well, but hopefully, like I said, by that point we'll have him having, like he'll have mastered the one ahead of, is it Fierce Spirit? I think that's the one that gets you Meteorama. He'll have mastered Diarahan, and then after Diarahan and he gets Samarikarm, then he'll get access to Meteorhan, so. Yeah, when Sarah ran away, he started coming to terms with Surf being the protagonist. Oh yeah, apparently so. Alright, now, what are we going to have Heat work on now that he's done with Hades? Did I say I was going to have him use the Power Charge one? I think that's what I said. Because, like, I mean, he could get Ice Wolf, but I really am not going to have him using Calm Spirit. That's what it is, I think. Because we did Fierce Spirit already. Yeah, I'm really not going to have him using Ice skills all that much yet. There is a particular Ice skill that I want him to get. That is not available in this line of ice skills. You can get access to, excuse me, a different mantra later that has another ice skill. But I do want to eventually get him to the end of the ice line because, well, we've seen that you get your drains, your repels, and your voids before this, and then when you get to this one, it's the Dying skill, the single target one, and it's an amp. So this will give you the Ma Dying skill, but what's the passive that you get with it? Well, the passive at the end of the rope here is a resistance to that element. So that's why I'm raising Heat on ice, because he's weak to ice. But if I give him a passive that resists ice, he's no longer weak to ice. So that means that the enemies can't get press turns off of his weakness anymore, which is obviously going to be fairly useful for us. Violent Gotta Go-Go. Because we will definitely get all that Maka back when we sell all these cells. How many do we have to sell anyway? Let me look. Yeah, Ice Resist skill. Yep, exactly. That's what I want to get for him eventually. We don't have access to it yet, but we will. I should bring Argela and Gale back into the party now. I think I'm going to do that actually before I save, so that way they're in the party and we can go from there. So, party set. CeeLo, Heat, you did good. Let's move you out. We'll keep everybody fresh. There we go. Yeah, I held off because cost was a thing. Yep, I did. But we should be able to handle it. I think our costs will be won't be too much of a problem after a little while here. I'm going to look at how many cells we have right about now once I get out of this thing. And then we'll go see if we can find the end of the dungeon here. And then we'll come back and do the waterway puzzle maybe next time. Cells, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, those are all pretty expensive. So once we find, once we find a vendor that I can, halfway deal with. Like, maybe we just go back to Svadhisthana. I think once we get out of here, we should be able to access the world map again. Keyword is should. I don't know that for sure, but I think we will. And then we'll just go back to Svadhisthana and we'll sell our stuff and we'll have lots of money again. So this is a game of ups and downs when it comes to money, apparently. Like, you have some and then you have none by the time you're done with the dungeons, but then you go back and you sell all your cells and then you have more money. All the money you'll need, so. But it's up and down. DDS and DDS2 were like the Golden Sun games, too much for one game. Yeah, I think that's the idea, yeah. They said the idea, the intention was that they wanted to make this game sort of like a halfway house for people who may have, like, played other RPGs before but haven't necessarily played an SMT game before this. So they said, okay, so let's just make this one... what am I trying to say? Let's just make this one, a little easier so that way people can get into it a little bit more. But then they also thought about it and they said, well, we have a lot of ideas for the game, and if we clock the whole game in, it's going to end up being like 150 hours. So when you do 100% of everything, I should say, because I think just the regular standard game is not nearly that long. Like, probably will be done with this game. Having done all of the side content that I know about, will be done with this game probably in like a 45 to 50 hour range. So there's still some side content to do after the game's over, from what I understand. But yeah, we're not going to worry about that for now. But yeah, they said, well, we want to make this more for people who've never played an SMT before, but if we make the whole game 150 hours, that might spook some people. You know what I mean? That's a lot of time to commit to a single game. So let's split it up. And then they did. So that's from my understanding, though. Now, again, I'm going into the series blind, so I've looked up a little bit of information about what they did with it and why they did with it, but that's the conclusion that I've essentially come to based on what little I know about the game. So, I mean, it seems sensible to me, you know, like it seems sensible to, if you have a decent splitting up point, a decent halfway point in the game where you can split it up and it won't like disrupt too much, it makes sense. Just split it up. This guy used Earth, right? So I'm going to use that Earth wall, I think, in a minute. Let's do this first. I can't Materazi just yet, so I guess I'll use the Earth wall now. How does he like Aguilao? He doesn't. Okay, good. I'll keep that in mind. And he's frightened, so Gale, feeding time. I'm probably going to be going back to the save point because Gale's on Hades, right? So he's probably done now. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Recarm. Back to the save point I go! Oh, good, a Pixie. Megadol... Okay. I was going to say, wait a minute, why do you know that? Is that a Nocturne reference? Because the regular Pixies in Nocturne don't know that, but there's a more powerful than regular Pixie at the late game stages of Nocturne that just so happens to know Megadolion, so that's a nice little reference. Can 100% both Golden Suns in around 20 hours. The first game, probably around 40, counting grinding for levels for the super boss of the Lost Age. So, yeah, maybe not that short, maybe a little longer than that for the DDS games, but, you know. Yeah, heart attack in a bottle, and we ran out of bottles. Pretty much. Yeah, but, I mean, it's not the first time, right? I'm pretty sure... Actually, it might not have been this game. It might have been Nocturne that I'm remembering, because I think there's an enemy in Nocturne that you fight that... has that same problem where they have a really high level skill they want to cast, but they don't have the MP to cast it. So then they drain your mana in battle in order to give them MP to cast it, basically. And now, the more I'm saying that, the more I'm pretty sure that's a Nocturne thing. So, all right, Gale, what we got? Imagine if she was higher level. Yeah, that would be very bad for us. That would be for sure. Well, I could have you work on Cherubim to get Rakunda. Nobody on this team has Rakunda yet, so that might not be a bad idea. Okay. I could also have had him work on Vidyaraha because that's pretty inexpensive. It's only 25,000 at the moment, but that's fine. All right, now we can move on. Let's see if that little section I haven't explored yet is pointing me to the end of the dungeon. And who knows, we might get to the boss of the dungeon by the end of the day that way as well. Then we'll just come, like I said, then we'll come back if we find the end. I'd like to find the end before the end of the stream, if I can. So. Who's got Zionga on this team? Just Gale. Okay. What do? I could use the wild card. I should have Mazionga with Gale's turn, and well, with Surf's turn, really. Because now I'm just going to be doing... Oh, okay. Just going to be doing that, but apparently Argel is angry, so she got a big ol' crit there. I'm going to be going back to the save point now. Because Ice Wolf's probably done or very close to. Yeah, I had a feeling. Maybe if I just let everybody learn these at the same time, like I didn't... You know, actually, I might do that. I might say, okay, fuck it. We'll continue learning. Like, we'll go further in the dungeon, see if I can find another save point before I unequip and re-equip a new mantra. It'll be a little bit of a waste of AP, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good on our AP at the moment. Like, of the skills that I have set to learn, level 4 and level 5s are where the most things are happening, but we're not, like, in super danger, I don't think, of not learning everything. I think at the rate we're going in terms of the AP that we're getting, we should learn everything fairly okay. It might be not until like late in the last dungeon where we learn everything I want to learn, but I think that'll still be okay. So, yeah, we're not in danger of not learning everything I want to, so. That's a Golden Sun thing too. Enemies that cast Mad Blast, it's not that threatening, but they naturally don't have enough max power points to cast it, so they get a suicide attack that hurts like hell too. Great. Phenomenal. Oh, okay, well. Oh, this guy again. I can Matarazi. This will give me 2 press turns. It's kind of a waste to do this with just one enemy, but it'll give me 2 press turns. And then I get 3 because I do this, and then I can just go from there. Or I can Devil Piece. Nice. So we probably won't learn Sky Dragon from this battle because it just spread it around. Oh, never mind. We did. Wow, Cherubim got up pretty quickly there. And CeeLo might be done with Karma pretty soon, so that's pretty good. You just wanted to see how many of those arrows you could stick on the map at the same time, didn't you, game developers? Okay. Well, anyway. Oh, another yellow wall. What's going on? No, don't! Yeah! Well, that's probably not good. This is definitely the way forward, though. Because Lupa's getting a little pissed off, I think. He may or may not be losing his sanity. And also there are brutes right here, so... His jugular's torn open. Fantastic. Great. Does one of these doors maybe lead back... Oh, blue wall. Okay. These doors maybe lead back to one of those treasures from before. Maybe. Depends on if there's a ladder here, which there might be. That leads to whatever this is. One Isora, that's what it leads to. Well, your magic might be improved so you can resist these attacks a little more, but it's not going to help you much. Granted, said bosses... Oh, okay, hang on. To be fair, Golden Sun games have things coded in... Oh, Fornius came in. To give you a break from the onslaught of attacks, a couple of bosses literally have a turn where they just can't move. Granted, said bosses get 2 turns per round of combat. Okay, gotcha. So they have like a Hyper Beam-esque move. That is not a weakness for Fornius. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if that was all that worth it, but I did it anyway. I have a whole ton of ice walls. Let's use one of them. Oh, curse. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should have avoided death instead. Pterodyne. I forgot. He uses Terra instead of ice, like I would expect. Well, he's almost dead. Got that little catch in the back of my throat again. I hate that. It's okay, though. I think it's gone now. So, okay. We have another mastery. So CeeLo got Marin Karen, Rakakaja, and Tsukakaja. Perfect. So now he can do some buffs. I should have Surf work on... I think I have Surf working on Cherubim. Oh, this just leads to the blue wall. Okay. That's fine. We didn't really need to go that way, but that's fine. So let's destroy this wall. Making good use of these keys now, I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's no, like, little sections of the map over there that would have had something in them. Oh, another ladder. Maybe this leads down to some of those chests that I saw, because there was 2 chests over there that we could not access before. So maybe this will lead to one of them. Maybe the yellow key will lead to the other one. You never know. We'll find out. Almost feels like a waste just fighting that one pixie, you know. I could have them summon reinforcements, I suppose, but it's fine. Okay, so our stats will be approximately 10 higher than what they are now at 55. And after that, I don't have any plans in terms of how I was building Surf, so we'll see. Probably just keep going the same way I was, just get Strength, Vitality, and Magic. Those are the main stats that'll start mattering. Like, at this point, Agility really isn't all that useful to us, so it's pretty much just a Strength, Vitality, Magic game. Another Race Fell Gear. Let's see. I could use a Wind Wall, right? I got 2 of them. I mean, I should probably use a Wind Wall anyway, because Argel is weak to it, right? So, since I'm trying to get around to Gale's turn anyway, let's do this. Ooh, that's nice. Well, a bit of a waste on that Wind Wall, but I mean, it's not a huge deal. That's why they're there, right? So, just in case something like that happens. Alright, down here. We got a yellow wall to deal with up there, and then we can go from there, so. Ha! This is, in fact, one of the chests I saw, I think. Got to look at the map in a second to be able to tell. A logic cell. Okay, that's worth it. Yes, because we could see it from over on the opposite side there. There's the other chest that I couldn't get to from before. So that one, maybe that's through the yellow wall, because the yellow wall's up there. And then that would wrap around and come down here, maybe. Well, we're going to find out right now, aren't we? It's funny, though, because these sewers, given where in the point in the game we're at, these sewers feel about as long as the sewer level in Nocturne feels, again, given the point in the game that you're at. The sewers in Nocturne are earlier on in the game, and so that they're a little shorter, but they're put into the game a little earlier on. So it's a bit of a drain on your resources that way as well, because of the fact that it's earlier on in the game. So probably Zanma's not a good idea. Yeah, based on when in the game this is taking place, like when in the game we're going to this this dungeon, it feels like the length of it is appropriate. Not appropriate, but like given how long the sewer level felt like it was in Nocturne, it feels like they're hitting the same sorts of notes, I guess, you know. It's the end of April. When is your Rabby Ribby anniversary box getting shipped? Oh, they had an anniversary edition up? Oh, nice. I didn't know that. When did you order it? Hopefully not too long ago. Okay, so this is definitely going to summon a Fornius. So, yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just get rid of it. Thank you. And then we'll just get rid of this one. I do like that they refill your press turns, though, when they have a new enemy pop up like that. That's kind of nice. I'm just going to attack. Hopefully he doesn't have something dumb like high counter or something. It'd be kind of weird for a Fornius to have, though, wouldn't it? You don't want to ingest because you're actually done with your mantra, and so is Argela. So, just attack. There we go. Not an anniversary edition, just a merchandise box to celebrate the... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Got delayed from ship by the end of March to ship by the end of April due to a change in one of the things in the box. Oh, okay. That's a significant change, but alright. Gale got luck. Okay. That's fine. I should meet diorama one of these times. Okay, yellow wall next. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, this is probably going to lead to the other chest. So, I wish it would lead to a bridge so I could use that save terminal that's down there, but That's my own fault. I said I was going to keep going until I found the next save point, and now I'm going to be kicking myself for it, probably. It's fine. We'll be fine. Mind Scream right away. I don't know if I have First Strike equipped, so that might be why these enemies are all fighting before me. Maybe. I don't know that for sure. No Frighten. Let's try again. Still no Frighten. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what he's particularly weak or resistant to, so I guess I'll just spam spells at him. Seems to work okay. Gale's almost done with Cherubim, right? Yeah, he's almost there. Heat's still working on Violent God. He'll be a little bit, but it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably heal a little bit. I'll let Gale do it. He's using less MP at the moment. Argel is kind of... she's got a good combination of skills in terms of what the enemies are weak against, so...
I'm sorry. I'll make this quick.
And I didn't set First Strike again. Well, I'll do that in a minute. Okay. As long as it hits that one guy on the end, that's the important part. What can you do that would be helpful to me here? Miragion would probably be pretty decent, but the problem is I'll bet you that that their Decarabia probably does something terrible to Miragion. I guess I won't know until I do it. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Okay, he just resists it. That's fine. Because him resisting it actually doesn't make any difference, because as long as we hit the guy that's weak to it, which is the Mizuchi on the end there, that's the important part. Okay, let's get rid of you. Maybe get rid of you. Yep. And then... I don't know if I can get rid of you. I can do this to you, though. I forgot I equipped that. Throw money at me! Oh, thanks for the chakra drop. That's actually not too bad either. It's no stat boosting item, don't get me wrong. Ooh, actually, I thought about something just now. I wonder what the pixies drop if we confuse them. Oh, I have First Strike equipped. Okay, that's fine. Maybe that's why they present it to you in a single battle. Maybe because they drop something nifty if you confuse them. I mean, they present it to you in a single battle because they summon reinforcements. That's, you know, just also a thing, but I don't know. It feels like there's more to it than that, you know? Still no sign of the box, and April's about to end. Yeah, that's just great. Fantastic. Okay, another logic cell. So that's it for the walls. Now, we got to go down and around and up in order to get to that other side there, and then it's probably... I mean, obviously, we're following Lupa at this point. He's pretty close by if we don't keep getting sidetracked, which we are. But that's fine. I'll bet you Gale will be done with Cherubim by the time we find the next save point. And I mean, I don't think that's a bet that I'll lose because he's almost done with him now. And then once we're done with that... Ooh, he's frightened. Nice. Actually, that means that he will be like 110% done with Cherubim because... Wait, hang on. My brain is working. Idea. Oh, we can use Vanity. I can use it to my advantage. Inflict ailments, almighty damage to all. Wow, we might have to actually use this party now to see. I think it's because I have like what's it called? Stun Sphere and Pulimpon, a few other things equipped on everybody. But I'm going to have Heat Ingest here because he AP divides, which might finish Cherubim, but also he's working on Violent God, which means he'll get a lot of points for that. Yeah, there we go. See? I knew it would make sense eventually. Your brain is fried from how long I've been down here. Well, it's a good thing I split this in two then, I'll tell you what, because otherwise it would have not gone well for us at this point, so let's see. So, Argela and Gale. There we go. Yeah, if I would have done this whole dungeon in one sitting, I probably also would be fried by this point. I wouldn't be able to, you know, 300 IQ ingest an enemy like I just did with Heat there. Wouldn't have worked for us. I will eventually be switching up my party a little bit, though. Just because when we get access to... What is it? Shared or mutual karma? The one that gives you 100% of the battle experience. I'm going to want to get all of my party members besides Surf to about the same point on experience, just for my own personal sake. I see another opportunity to potentially get a lot out of Violent God. Let's see. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, wait, hang on. Ingest is down here. There we go. And then you could eat this guy, but I don't think I want you to. I really would rather Heat just get another turn. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing today as well. That's a good point. Like, the further along we get in the stream, the less likelihood I think we're going to be finishing today. So, and then let's redeploy Surf. I'm just messing around at this point. Frankly, like that's all this is. It's just me messing around. I just don't feel like healing Curse in the fight, so I'm just trying to get through them. I could have healed Curse and then, you know, gone from there, but... Okay, so he's still working on Violent God, but he's getting a lot closer. Very good, very good. Oh, so you can't use it on yourself, huh? That sucks. Let's see. Can I have them use Diorama on you? Yeah, okay, that works then. That's fine. I should have had, you know, Gale do that, but that's okay. Okay, I want to check something in this battle. I can confuse you. You're not weak to it, but I guess that's fine. Okay. I shouldn't kill her if I do this. Yeah. Okay, I can still summon reinforcements. That's fine. What if I confuse the High Pixie, though? Hang on. We're testing. We're testing things. I'm at that point in the stream where I'm like, I just want to be out of this dungeon, so I'm testing things. Hi, Pixie's confused. What do you drop? Okay! You know what? I had a feeling something in this fight was telling me you should be confusing these people. That was a luck noise. Now, it's not the best noise that we could have gotten there, but it's still, it's a noise, you know what I mean? Which is, that's pretty substantial, I think. Yeah, it's probably why they won't put more than one in a fight. Yeah, because if you could get them to drop that, then yeah, that's a lot. Ah, crap. Can I fuel in the Queen Mob? Does she drop magic noise? Well, it missed, so. Wah, wah. And she has Vanity. Fun. Panacea, please. I could use the wild card here to kind of get rid of the mid pixie, the high pixie. Yeah, I might actually do that because, I mean, we've got it, so I might as well use it. We don't have Micronova at the moment, so I kind of got to make do without it. Yeah, sneaky Atlas, very sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. I shouldn't be using Argela's turn to physically attack. I should be switching to Gale, like passing and letting Gale do it. Because he's got higher strength, so, whatever. It's fine, we got it. Having Heat in that battle would have been really nice, though, because he could just mute blow her, but that's fine. Heat could have blown the Queen Mob. Oh god, we're at that point in the stream where I'm making stupid jokes. I mean, I understand most of my jokes are stupid, but that one in particular was, like, brain-bleedingly bad. Okay, so Argela's going to be using a lot of her MP. Got it. We already inspected that body, I think, so just a little bit ago. Not a minute ago at this point, but, you know. Makes you wish I had Dekaja, doesn't it? Oh well. If we miss, I'll just run. Okay, we didn't miss. And we won't miss because there's 2 of them shocked. And I'm going to deploy heat again. And let him nom that one. And we'll just leave this team in for this fight because I can probably just kill this thing with Argelo with a crit. It's leaving CeeLo a little bit in the dust there in terms of his experience, but we'll get him. We'll get him closer to the top after this eventually. So it's the Forgotten Badlands of Kanto all over again. Where's a save terminal? Watch this door right here be a save terminal or something. That would be hilarious. All right, so Surf, whoops, back up, Surf, Argela, Gale. I could have Gale go in the center, and that would probably be better because his Zeo seems to be a thing that we need. Yeah, What did I say? What did I just say? There it is, right there. Please, we can't afford to lose our minds 2 games in a row. Been mutilated and his entrails are gnarled. Oh, good lord. And this is a wolf member, yeah. There's a gaping hole where his throat should be. Oh, Lupa. Oh, Lupa, you done a bad thing, sir. No frighten, so... let's just do this. Get rid of this guy. And we'll get rid of this guy. There we go. Lupa kind of needs to eat. Okay, so in-lore reason for why you feed. Yes, in-lore reason for why you feed. If you don't feed, you slowly lose your mind until you just start violently murdering everything, basically. Oh, more vitality for Argela. That's one of the best things she could have gotten right there. Probably the best thing, actually, because her magic is nuts. She doesn't need more magic, but she needs more vitality, so... And you might notice something. So Heat isn't regenerating his MP at the moment. Reason for that is because he's not an active party member. Chakra Walk only works if you're in the party, so you can't just, have one person be out of the party and just use all their MP for healing, and then just leave them out of the party and they slowly regenerate. No, Heat has to be in the party for Chakra Walk to work. So there's actual consequences for it. This is a large karma terminal. That's probably a bad thing because it probably means there's a boss fight coming up, which is good for me because I want to do a boss fight before we finish today. But I also got to figure out mantras. Yeah, it was this thing with Janana, basically, which was the leader of the Maribels. She decided she didn't want to eat either, and that was why we had to kill her, is because she was slowly losing her mind. So Lupa, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but I don't think you were here at the time. So Lupa's probably doing this on purpose. Excuse me, because he said, well, I want you to have all my men, and if you can take the brutes down, then I will literally give you my head. He said, I'll give you my head. In the negotiations at the end of the last episode. And he said, if it meant that my men got a good home and the brutes were defeated, then so be it. So, yeah, I think he's doing this on purpose to make it easier for us, to ease our conscience about having to kill him, because he also knows that we don't like killing comrades. Probably. He probably has intelligence on that from when Janana was, around and we had to kill her, and nobody in our party liked that. So... Viniraha? Or, you don't need Hades, right? No. Cherubim, Vidiraha, and then your physical ones, which I don't really want to worry about just yet, I think. So yeah, I'll do Vidiraha. Because it's a little less expensive. Now, where to use the rest of my money? Argela, you need to work on Hades, right? Yeah. Because you're also going to have Mediarahan eventually. I have 3 out of my 5 party members are eventually going to have Mediarahan in their skill sets, so I'll work on that. Gale's done with Cherubim now, right? Yep. So, what can I have him work on? Karma? Could have him work on Karma, or could have him work on Vidiraha, actually. That's a little less expensive, so let's start working on that. And then CeeLo is done with Karma. I've mastered so many things today that I don't know where in my notes exactly I am in terms of what I do and don't need. CeeLo needs, let's see, Karma, he's done. Outer God, he's done. Cherubim, he's done. Dark Spirit would be next. He has Hades, but he's not using that. Let's see. He's already done with Earthlord, though, right? Oh, no, he didn't do Earthlord. Okay, well, then that's what he's going to work on now. There we go. We got through it without having to spend all of our money. Fantastic. All right. So everybody can keep working on that, and we'll go from there. Okay. Now, let's save and see what presents itself to us once we go a little further here. I know we're at like the 2.5 hour mark now. 2:34, almost 2:35, but that's okay. If it runs almost up to 3 hours, I'm okay with it because it means we'll see the end. I can see the light. I can actually see the light though, because that looks exactly like the exit to or the entrance rather that we saw all the way back at the beginning of this area. So if that's the exit, then that means we're getting the heck out of here pretty soon. So I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that didn't kill. Okay. I kind of figured it would, but that's okay. I'm going to do this again. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm not going to do this again. Let's see. I think you resist most things, so... I was trying to get out of this battle without actually fighting them and like using up my MP because I might need it in a minute, so... Although, now that I think about it, I kind of didn't set my skills for a boss fight, did I? I should probably do that. Alright, hold on. There's something in his hand. Take it? Sure. 2 rations. Okay. That doesn't really help me all that much, but that's fine. Alright, let's set up our skills and then we'll save again. Let's see. Set. So what skills would I want for a boss fight? Well, we still don't have access to, what's it called? Power charge. Or rather, we don't have access to power charge, but we also don't have access to Makakaja. And both of those would be pretty good for us. Hellfang is like Mute Blow, except not relative to HP. Okay, I have less HP than he does, so I think I'll do that. I want debuffs. That's what I want. We can put Terukaja on somebody else, because I'm pretty sure at least Gale has Terukaja out of everybody here. I think Argel probably has it too. So we'll put them on them. But I would like Suku and Raku on Surf. We don't need First Strike. We really don't need anything down here, frankly, for the next fight. So I'll put Secunda on here as well. Actually, I should put this up here because this is an attacking option. So, and then Fire Drain for Surf's weakness. And then I can pick one boost, basically. Or do I want Null Panic? I mean, what if the boss uses Tentara Fu, I guess, but like... Would I rather that, or would I rather get Counter? Because I'm going to use Terukaja, so then Counter will come in... I'm going to use Counter. Because Counter will come in pretty handy. It doesn't do much damage, but it will add to our offense, especially when I'm Terukaja'd up. It'll do a lot of damage, so... Yeah, that should come in handy for us. Argela, I would like to set probably both boosts. Well, I'll set Earth Boost. I guess we don't need the other one all that badly. And I should set Force Drain, which you should have now. Yep. There we go. What else have we got? Anything else that you would want? You have Diorama already equipped. Mapatra, that's probably pretty useful. More useful than Pulinpa, anyway. You have Terukaja. You also have Taunt, but I don't think I can use Dekaja yet, so Taunt might not be a thing that I would want to use. Although, I think I had Dekunda last time, and I had it on... I had an Unda skill on everybody, which gave me Dekunda. I'm not sure if that's how it is, but if it is, then it might not be a bad idea. Will we need Void Death in a boss fight? I feel like that's kind of a I don't think that would happen. So I'm going to say no, but if we do, then I guess I'll set it. It's fine. We're using Terrakaja, and you have higher higher strength, so you actually might be able to use that effectively. Oh, you have Rakunda. I forgot about that. Let's set that, and we'll set Terrakaja as well. We need you to have Electric Drain. And then... You really don't have a whole lot over here that I actually care about. I'm going to set Quick Escape over here for you, not for the boss fight, but for any encounters that we get into on the way to the boss fight, because that way I don't have to even bother. I can just leave. So... Okay. Our skills are looking pretty good. Let's see how well we do with them. And I guess I can restore a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We can teleport between the places here, though, so that means that we can actually teleport, like, back out of the dungeon if we want to, because the first terminal we saw was a large one. So in the event that we go up here and we're just, like, in the middle of the brute space and there's no way to get to the world map, I could just come back here and then we could teleport on out of here. Which I would like to do because, if I recall correctly, we're going to get another key soon, and I would like to use that key before we finish the brute space, so remember the brutes, his jugular is torn open. Great, again. Yep, exit. There it is, exit. Cutscene. So we got here before Lupa? Or is he up there already? Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Oh. Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem, couldn't it? Okay, so he's a fire guy. Got it.
Wait. It's not the same anymore.
No, he didn't eat. So, he's probably kind of fucking berserk. Yeah.
Just like Janana.
It's the same thing.
Sarah, can't you help him? I don't think I can.
You
It's
could
too late. I can't
try.
do anything now.
Or you could not. Well, I guess this is how Lupa will die then, won't it be? So now we gotta fight him, and that's gonna be just great. Okay, so he is 110% going to use fire at some point in this fight. So let's do something about that, shall we? That'd say, yeah, he probably could have reverted at any time, yeah, but he's too far gone. He didn't eat, so that's the problem. All right, I'm gonna Sukakaja real quick, and then I'm gonna Terukaja. And then I'm gonna pass Gale's turn, and I'm gonna use Fire Drain because, good lord, man, that would hurt. Ice Repel. All right. Well, I'm not using that. Rend. Okay, that's just physical. Diorama. So each head does something different then. Can I attack different heads? Yeah, okay, so each head does something different, and we can obviously do different things to it. So this one has the support skills, this is the attacker, and then this is the healer. Okay, got it. I'm going to Rakukaja. And then I'm going to Terukaja, and then I'm going to pass again. And Fire Drain. I don't know when he's going to use a fire skill, but I would rather not find out the hard way. Terukaja. Okay. Miragion. There we go. That's what I wanted to avoid. Right there. Which one do I attack first? Well, let me do this first, get my buffs up. I could debuff him as well, but, I mean, we're okay for now, I think. I could attack the healer first, but I have to be doing enough damage to overcome their attack power over the course of one turn, you know what I mean? And right now I'm still buffing, so maybe it's not a good idea to do that. Or do I attack the center one to get rid of the only guy that can really do a lot of attacks to me? Or do I get rid of this one so he doesn't keep buffing? Yeah, I'd get rid of this one so he doesn't keep buffing. Nice, Gale, nice. That's pretty good damage right there. I've put up, what, 2 Sukakajas and 1 Raku? I think that's how I did it. I'll do a Raku next turn, and we'll just keep attacking. Terukaja. Makes me wish I had Dekaja, but I don't, so I guess we'll make do without it. I don't know which one he diorama just there. Oh well. I mean, no big deal. I could just Secunda him as well, or Terrunda him, and that'll deal with the whole problem of him putting up Terukajas the whole time. We'll do that in a second. First, I'm going to put up the Fire Drain. We'll let Gale do a little bit of attacking here. Yeah, I think he healed the middle one. I think that's how it worked, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Agilao, that's fine. Gonna need to heal Gale at one of these points. Yeah, I usually when I Fire Drain, I try to do it near the end of the turn, because that way I can kind of pass the turn around and, you know, do some shenanigans with that. How do I want to do it this turn? Because I want to Fire Drain, but I also want to Terrunda him. So I guess I'll pass and Terrunda, because you have that. And then I'm going to use... Oh, I could use Rakunda as well. I'm going to have Gale heal himself, though, and then I'll Fire Drain. We'll take this turn to keep ourselves topped off. So, there we go. The magic part I'm not so worried... Okay. Pirate Plegathon. Oh, that's just fire. Okay. Yeah, the magic part I'm not so worried about because we're not really using magic to hit him. But Terukaja I'm a little worried about because that he can deal a lot of damage if he if he smacks me up with that one. So, maybe Secunda wouldn't be a bad idea. Just get all of our buffs and debuffs up, you know, before we get going here. And then I want a Rakunda, but I don't really have a chance just yet, so we will, though. I just want to put up the fire shield every turn, so that way we don't have any problems. I don't know when exactly he uses it, so... Okay, Secunda's fine. I'm still Tsukikaja +1, so that's not going to be a problem yet. I think I Terrunda'd twice already, right? So I can attack this turn. Or I can Rakunda this turn, actually. And then I can do this. It'll be nice once we get access to Debilitate on a single person, though. It looks like every other turn he does the fire move, so maybe I can avoid doing... Well, no, because the center head could just use Agilao by itself, right? So, maybe not. Maybe it's not as easy as I'd like it to be. Let's keep attacking the right head, shall we? I'm going to pass Arjula's turn, I think, and have both Surf and Gale attack. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. That's definitely overcoming anything he's doing with Diorama, so... Yeah, and that thing's almost dead, so... Okay, and then we Fire Drain. Okay, now I gotta put up another Tsukikaja, but that's fine. Rend. Nice! Nice dodge, Surf. That'll work. And then we pass Arjula's turn. This is why I like the press turn system, though, right? Because it makes it feel more strategic than just do whatever, you know? Okay, so that gets rid of that guy, so he's not going to be debuffing me anymore. So that's good. Now it's just healing and damage, and that's pretty simple to deal with. Oh, just Plegathon now. Okay. Yeah, sorry, buddy. That's not really going to help you, and that will heal off any and all of the damage that I'm doing to myself with Hellfang, so... Yeah, I'm going to put up another Tsukikaja, actually. And then Gale, yeah, I think he Terukaja'd a few times, so I think we are neutral at the moment. Yeah, I think it was like, I think I -2'd him with Terrunda, and he Terukaja'd +2, so he's probably at +0. So I think we're okay, though. I mean, this is working, so... Okay, that guy seems to resist physicals. I mean, that won't be a problem later, but it will be a problem for now. Maybe I'll take care of the right head first, then. Power charge. That's not good. I feel like he's going to use that power charge next turn, but I also feel like he's just going to Pirate Plegathon, or rather, it's regular Plegathon. So... What do I do? With the power charge, though, I kind of want to use an attack mirror, because we have one. Is he weak to Bufula? That's what I want to know at this point. Like, he was using Ice Repel before. No, he's not weak to it. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I want to use an attack mirror, actually. Because I feel like he's going to use that power charge to do some bad things next turn, so I'd rather do this. And then I'm going to use Rakunda, just to get him to -2. Rend, okay. This'll work. Yep, see, there you go. I can't do that every turn, but I can do that for a little while anyway. I'm gonna start we've already done some damage to this guy though, so maybe I won't start attacking that head. Maybe I'll just start attacking. I'll just keep attacking the center for now, until we get through him, because he'll be down eventually. Oh, he's got counter strike. Ow! He's got counter strike. Fantastic. Well, I guess what they're trying to say is don't use physicals on the center guy, but I'm stubborn and bullheaded and still doing it, even though I shouldn't be. All right, now he's gonna use fire. Man, lots of bots lately. It's probably a good sign, though, right? Probably means that I'm getting more famous. That's a lie. Okay. And then we Hellfang again. Yeah, we're getting through it. Slowly but surely. I will have to heal, though, pretty soon, so... maybe I'll do it with Gale's turn. Because if we get critted, that would not be good for us at all. So... here we go. Okay, power charge again. I have another attack mirror. Do I want to use it is the question. Okay, he dioramaed there. So he's going to use that power charge on the next turn. Did I Secunda him twice? I think I did. Oh, whatever. Let's just keep going. We'll get it. Okay, that overcomes the diorama. Miss on the counter-strike. That's good. I feel like I could Tarazi the center head as well and maybe get some halfway decent damage out of that. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, just keep doing this. I know I didn't use Fire Drain. I'm thinking he's not going to... okay. Well, that works. I was going to say, I'm thinking he's not actually going to use that, but here's the thing, right? The reason why he did Agilao there is because he used up his turn, or not his turn, his power charge on that counter-strike. Counters in Nocturne, at the very least, work that way, where you use up your power charge if you, what's it called? If you hit them with a counter, so... it's actually not bad then, though, because if he uses up his power charge on a counter-strike, that's... I mean, he's not using it on Rend then, right? So... I'm actually kind of okay with that. He hasn't used his combo attack in a little bit, though, which is getting me a little concerned. Nice crit, Gale. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now I can do this. Okay, that's fine. And now the center head dies! After a little bit of effort. Very good. Very good, very good. And now it's just this head, which seemed to only heal. I mean, it probably does other things now that it's by itself. Okay, he still has Counter-Strike. Mahama. That's an interesting addition to your moveset. All right. I can deal with that. I think. Let's do this, and then I'm a diorama again. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good damage that way. I'm glad I dodged that, because I probably would have died. Oh, we have Dekaja. Cancels Kaja all enemies. We need 2 people to do it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next turn. I'll keep that in mind for the next turn, because then I can do a Dekaja Rend. That's fine. Ha! So let's do this, and then let's Dekaja him. Wait, where's Dekaja? Here it is. Do it with Gale. There you go. Get rid of his pluses. There we go. So now it doesn't matter what he does, basically. And then we do this. And we slowly chip away his HP as he dioramas, desperately flailing for life. I kind of feel bad for this dog now. Is this like at the end of the boss fight with Sif in Dark Souls, where by the end I'm going to feel bad for him? Because that's what it's looking like. Well, he's almost dead, so I won't have to feel bad for long. Nice crit, Gale. Man, those knives are strong. Sorry, Lupa, but, I mean, it was all we could do to put you out of your misery. We didn't eat him, did we? No, we didn't, because we didn't get any AP. I mean, we got 50,000 Maka for it, but we didn't eat him, so... Alright, so we got a level up. Nice, nice. Excuse me. Gale got a level up. Argela did not. That's okay. Excuse me.
hunger forever. Once it takes over, nobody can help you anymore.
Yeah, that's what it seemed
What
like.
God said. This cycle of sadness must not continue.
Actually, I'm pretty sure God said, "Rend, slaughter, devour your." Well, it depends. Is that God in the Karma Temple? Poor pup. Well, at least it's not Heat saying it this time.
Lupa, what shall I tell your child?
Tell him to become a man of honor. He'll be carrying an olive leaf.
Okay.
Your honor does not die with you. I will find your son.
Ow. Oh, he probably stabbed him. Okay. You know, to put him out of his misery. Poor guy. Again, he made this easy on us, but I don't think he deserved that. Oh my god, that's a lot of blood. Well, we know what we need to do. This has got to end somehow, and if we keep going, we'll be able to go to the brute space and finish it up. Oh good, he finally unlocked his emotions.
You angel or demon, you will surely regret giving me this cursed power!
I'm glad you're finally with us, Gale. It only took you the whole game. Only took you 24 hours. Over the course of the battle, you cut off 2 of his heads. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yeah, that's true. It's very true, it is. Okay, so I think it is what I said it was, where we're just kind of... I don't want to go forward in case there's another cutscene. I think we're just in the middle of the brute space now. I mean, it makes sense, right? The aqueducts lead in between the different places, I suppose. So what I'm going to do... That blood was pooling in the water, so yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do... is I'm going to go back here. I'm going to fill this little section of the map out, and I'm going to head to that save point. We're going to call it a day. So I don't know if we'll be avenging Lupa's honor anytime soon, because, you know, we kind of have to end the cycle of bloodshed in order to avenge his honor. But we may just get the opportunity to, you know, finally become the only tribe out here in the junkyard so that we can ascend to Nirvana and tell God, what the hell, God? Why are you making us fight for all this shit? What's the purpose of all of this? That probably won't be happening for a little while, but at the very least, we can solve the pump puzzle that I've been sitting on over at the other part of the dungeon here on the next episode of Digital Devil Saga, the Stream Edition, along with, you know, figuring out what we can do in the brute space and everything else. But that will be on Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. End the cycle of bloodshed to end the cycle of bloodshed. Sounds like SMT. Yeah, it's pretty appropriate given the situation, isn't it? Oh boy. But before I can end the cycle of bloodshed, I have to end the cycle of water pump puzzles all the way down here, wherever in the heck it is. It's here somewhere. It's over there. That's where it is. It's right there. Oh, that's going to be fun.